Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. When a man marries, his sins decrease, goes an ancient proverb. Decrease they may, but alas, everything is relative. The advantages of marriage are manifold. The union of two people by their mutual commitment to one another is a beautiful thing. It can engender in us a new sense of responsibility. But there are crimes within marriage as well, some of which appear in the statute books, and some of which don't. Our mystery drama, Double Take, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger and stars Marion Seldes and Patricia Elliott. When two people take a vow to live together for life, for better or worse, they do well to realize that all successful marriages are built on compromise. Now, compromise is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, considering how rarely we are 100% in the right on any given issue, compromise is really a virtue. But there are certain necessities, we might call them necessities of the soul, which we ought never to compromise. For to surrender them can only mean trouble. We're in an affluent suburb of Philadelphia.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, Ellie. Is your husband ready to go?
He'll be right down. Come in.
Thanks.
Like some coffee?
No, thanks. My nerves are on edge. This breakfast meeting is with our biggest client.
Oh, I'm sure everything will go splendidly.
Oh, by the way, I saw the review of your latest novel in the papers this morning. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Looks like you've got another bestseller on your hands.
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, you don't seem very happy about it.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm building an indestructible reputation as a writer of Gothic romances.
Oh, is that so bad?
Oh, yes, it is if you have more serious things in mind.
Oh, you and Jack have had that argument again, huh?
Every time I publish a book, I feel I've dug another foot down in my own grave.
Old Jack loves the idea of being married to a writer as long as she doesn't write anything too artsy.
It's so difficult keeping what you hope is your best work in a drawer. But our relationship is far more important to me than my writing, and if it requires sacrifice, well, the bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the love.
Yes.
Joe, is that you?
Anyway, if the truth be known, Joe, I'd be terrified of showing the contents of that drawer to anyone. What if my best work isn't any good?
Well, the two of you in secret conference?
Jack, you ready to go?
All set?
Jack!
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. This breakfast meeting has me in such a stir, I forgot to kiss my own wife goodbye. Pack my suitcase today, will you, Allie? I'm flying out to Seattle first thing in the morning.
Oh, all right, dear. And have a good day. Oh, drat. Yes?
Are you Eleanor Reynolds?
Yes, I am.
My name is Susan Powell.
Well, yes.
I'd like to speak to you.
What about?
Could I at least come in?
I'm rather busy at the moment.
I've come a long way to see you, Miss Mountjoy.
What?
Well, that is the name you write under, isn't it? Charlotte Mountjoy?
How did you find that out? My publishers are under strict orders not to divulge my real name to anyone.
I found someone at your publishers who was willing to give it to me for a small price.
Are you a reporter?
No, I'm not a reporter, Mrs. Reynolds, and I'm getting tired of this charade. Now, may we speak?
Well, come in. You seem to be under the impression that I should know you, Mrs.
Powell. Susan Powell.
Now, you've said you've come a long way.
Yes, from Seattle.
Oh.
You've been there, of course.
No, I haven't. Why'd you ask that?
Because you write about it so convincingly in your latest novel. Double Take.
Oh, my husband spends a good deal of time out there on business. He's told me a lot about the city. The rest I got from reading.
We have even more in common than I thought.
What do you mean?
We're both married to businessmen.
You still haven't told me.
And I am also a writer.
Oh, I see.
Not as experienced as you, perhaps, and not yet as good.
That comes with time.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Well, have you published anything?
Yes.
Well, what is it you want? You've come a great distance. You've bribed someone for my name and address. You tell me you're a young writer. What have you got in your handbag? Is it a manuscript you want me to read, or is it contacts you're after, or advice, or an endorsement?
Actually, Mrs. Reynolds, it's none of those. I came to compliment you on your new novel.
Oh?
Oh, yes. I read it with absolute fascination. It held me spellbound from beginning to end.
Well, thank you.
I can only say that I am in awe of what you've done.
Well, thank you very much. You must forgive me for what I said just now. If I jump to conclusions...
Frankly, Eleanor Reynolds, alias Charlotte Mountjoy, I don't care what you said. You were right about one thing. I do have a copy of a manuscript in my handbag. You might be interested in taking a look at it.
A Secret Life. That's a nice title.
Obviously, you didn't think it was good enough.
Pardon?
You don't have to worry that I'll ask you to help me find a publisher for it. It's already been published. It was serialized in a local Seattle literary magazine called The Amanuensis, as I'm sure you know.
No, I don't think I've ever heard of it.
But you said your husband travels to Seattle on business?
Yes, but he never buys me literary magazines. What makes you think I've read your story?
How can you pretend to be so innocent?
I think, Mrs. Powell, I'll have to ask you to leave.
No, not yet. Because you're the well-known Charlotte Mountjoy, and I'm a nobody. You'll make a fortune with the story you stole from me, while I'll be left with nothing.
You're accusing me of stealing your story? How dare you?
Here are all 6 issues of the magazine in which my novel appears. It is detail for detail the same story you tell in Double Take.
Secret Life by Susan Powell.
It's my first novel. I thought if it was well received locally, I might have interested a major publisher, but now...
Mrs. Powell, I assure you, I did not plagiarize your novel.
You expect me to believe it's just a coincidence that we both wrote stories about a man who leads 2 separate lives in 2 different cities?
But it is possible for 2 people to have the same idea. It's certainly happened before. I'm sorry for you that mine happened to be published first.
You can stop pretending, Mrs. Reynolds. I'm not going to try suing you. I just want to hear you admit the truth. For my own satisfaction.
Now, just a minute. I'll not have you thinking such things about me. Let me see those magazines again. All right, now. Is this issue the first installment?
Yes.
All right, now look here. It's dated October of last fall. If instead of wasting your money bribing some unscrupulous employee at my publisher's, you had simply spoken to my editor, he could have told you that I turned in the first complete draft of my novel by November. How could I steal your story when at that time 5/6 of it haven't even been published?
But you must have. The details. You even used the same cities I did, Seattle and Philadelphia.
But that's because Philadelphia happens to be where we live, and Seattle is where my husband travels to frequently on business.
Your book is based on your husband, then?
Well, no, of course not. It's an idle fantasy, but... The idea came to me one morning when he was away, and I wondered, as I often do, what he was doing at that particular moment, and I let my mind wander, and I concocted that whole story about a man with 2 wives. It's a perfectly silly novel, which, of course, will make me a great deal of money, that I do not, as you can see, need. I am sorry for you, though. I mean, a writer's life is hard enough without having to cope with breaks like this.
Funny. That's how I got the idea, too. My husband also travels. Here to Philadelphia, as a matter of fact. He's away from home nearly half the year.
I sometimes wonder why more housewives don't turn to writing. But anyway, I hope you're satisfied that I did not plagiarize your novel.
It's just not fair. I work so hard, and now to have nothing to show for it.
That's not true. You always learn something from everything you write. Now, are you sure you wouldn't like some coffee? Maybe a drink?
No. Thank you. I should go.
Do you know anyone here in Philadelphia?
No. Well, except my husband, but he's here on business.
Oh, you came with him?
Oh, no. No, he's been here nearly a month now. He's coming home tomorrow.
Ah, so you'll fly back together.
Oh, no. I'll go back tonight by myself.
Why?
Well, I don't know how to get in touch with him here. I don't know where he stays when he's here.
Well, that's very odd.
No, he doesn't tell me much about his business life.
Well, you should ask.
Oh, too boring.
No, you'd be surprised. Who knows, you might get a novel out of it. Well, perhaps our husbands will be on the same plane. Jack is flying to Seattle tomorrow, too.
Your husband's name is Jack? Huh, so is mine.
Really? Well, my Jack is flying on Alhambra Airlines, Flight 101.
That's Jack's flight, too. He always complains about how boring these cross-country flights are. Perhaps with your permission, I could tell him to keep an eye out for your husband.
By all means, Jack would love the company.
What does he look like?
He's 6'2", rugged features, quite handsome, actually. Blonde hair turning gray, 48 years old. What's the matter?
Well, the man you're describing, they could almost be twins.
Really? Well, here on the mantel is a photograph. It was taken a couple of years ago, but it's... Mrs. Powell, what is it?
The man in that picture, he's your husband?
Yes.
Well, perhaps you'd be interested to see a picture of my husband, Mrs. Reynolds. I believe I have one here in my purse. Well, yes, here.
Jack. Your husband? But it's not possible.
I think I will take that drink after all.
This isn't possible.
This is a very interesting turn, isn't it? As one of the characters in our novels might say, I came here expecting to find a plagiarist, and instead, we've uncovered a bigamist.
I can't believe it. It must be a question of mistaken identities.
I think that the only question, Mrs. Reynolds, is, now that we know the truth, what are we going to do about it?
A humorist called bigamy a crime with a horrible penalty, 2 mothers-in-law. But I somehow don't feel that Jack Reynolds, and Jack Powell, too, since it now turns out they are one and the same person, will have nearly so much to fear from his mothers-in-law as he will from the wives themselves. Just what do the 2 injured ladies intend to do? We'll find out when I return with Act 2. Ambrose Bierce, in his Devil's Dictionary, defined bigamy as a mistake in taste for which the wisdom of future generations will invent a punishment called trigamy. Perhaps, but Susan Powell has no intention of waiting for others to decree Jack's punishment. Nor, as we will momentarily discover, does Ellie Reynolds. Both women are believers in the old adage, let the punishment fit the crime.
I don't believe it. Jack? Surely you must mean that you've just been having an affair.
Mrs. Reynolds, I am not that kind of woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply...
Jack and I were married 4 years ago this July.
I remember. That was the year he spent the entire summer in Seattle. But we've been married 15 years. How could he do such a thing?
Well, men his age often turn to younger women to take the edge off the advancing years.
I've never considered myself old, Mrs. Powell.
Well, don't you think that under the circumstances we can call each other by our first names?
Yes, I think under the circumstances that I'd prefer it.
Good. And now, Ellie, let's each pour ourselves a good stiff drink of that louse's liquor and consider just what we're going to do about this situation.
You mean take some kind of revenge?
You certainly don't think I should just go back to Seattle and we carry on as if we knew nothing, do you?
No, I guess not. I must admit I'm such a timid soul that I probably would just carry on like nothing had happened.
Maybe that's exactly what we should do.
What?
Carry on, as if all were normal.
But that wouldn't accomplish anything.
It would if we switched places.
You mean change houses?
Jack will be coming to this place tonight.
This place?
And flying out to Seattle tomorrow. He expects to see you here and me there.
But instead he'll find Just the opposite.
And we'll each pretend as if nothing's amiss. What do you think?
Oh, it's positively wicked.
Isn't it terrific?
Yes, but what do you think he'll do?
If your Jack is anything like mine, he's obsessed with his public image.
His career rests on
He'll
it.
be a nervous wreck.
It'll be like a slow death. Oh, I can't wait to see the expression on his face.
Come on, Ellie, show me around. Who knows? If we can pull this off, he may actually begin to think he's going crazy.
And this is our cellar. You can see it's quite big.
This house is very old, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's one of the original Philadelphia main line mansions.
Oh. Well, ours in Seattle is very modern. Oh, what are all these rooms here?
Well, they were originally servants' quarters. See up there on the wall, there's an intercom hookup to all the rooms upstairs.
But these rooms are all empty. Don't you have any servants?
No.
Why not? Certainly the louse can afford them.
No, that was my choice. I felt I should manage the house myself. And I didn't know he was a louse until now.
You ought to take better advantage. I would. The house he bought me in Seattle isn't nearly this big.
I think that's everything. You know where the linens are kept. You've seen the kitchen, the garage, the grounds. But before I go, is there anything else I should know about your house?
No. Oh, let me just dig the keys out of my pocketbook here. Oh, there is one other thing. Very important. I always have a bottle of wine on ice for Jack when he comes home.
I know. White wine. I have it for him, too, even though I don't drink it myself.
There's a wine cellar in the basement. The key is on the ledge above the furnace.
All right.
But make sure you prop the door open securely.
Why?
Well, ever since we had the last earthquake tremor, the door hasn't hung properly. It will swing shut on you if it isn't wedged, and the handle inside is broken. Jack keeps saying he'll fix it, but he never has. I actually locked myself in there once for 3 hours.
I'll be careful.
Here are the keys to the house, and, this is the key to the car I rented to drive in from the airport.
And your return ticket.
Right here. I think the next flight to Seattle is in an hour.
I'll have to hurry. I'll just pack a few things. Oh, can I send you anything?
I'll call you tomorrow and tell you what clothes to send.
I just had another thought.
What?
I think that under the circumstances, we ought to split the revenues from my new book. Well, Jack usually gets home around 6.
Oh, it's barely 3 now. I don't know how I'm going to stand it until then.
If this little plan is going to succeed, we'll both have to play our parts perfectly.
Well, Jack, you're home safe and sound.
Thanks for the lift, Joe. I never thought this day would end.
I think we have a very satisfied client.
And I think I'm sitting next to our next executive vice president.
Me?
Dempster's moving up to the board next month, and I'll be stepping into his shoes as president. And I intend to recommend you for my job.
I don't know what to say, Jack.
Can you come in for a drink?
Oh, I'm afraid Millie's expecting me right home. We've got company coming tonight. Well, say, would you like to come?
Sure, why not? I'll see how Ellie feels, and I'll give you a call.
Okay.
And I'm off to our Seattle office tomorrow.
Jack, you're still being careful, aren't you?
Oh, don't worry, Joe.
Isn't there any way out of this mess you're in?
I don't want out, Joe. It's ideal. A wife in each city.
But if anyone else ever finds out...
Look, I keep my private life out there completely divorced from my business life.
But it's only now you're in line for the presidency of the firm.
No one knows about my double life except you, Joe. And you won't say anything because your promotion depends on mine. Right? Ellie? I'm home, honey.
Honey? Why, you haven't called me honey in months. Hello, dear.
Susan.
How was your breakfast meeting this morning? Were your clients all happy?
How did you get here?
Don't you remember? Joe picked you up this morning so I could use your car today, since mine's still at the garage.
How do you know about... It's not your car that needed repairs. It was...
Sit down, dear. I'm sure it's been a long day, hasn't it? You look like you don't even know where you are.
Susan.
Now just put your feet up while I pour us some wine.
But you don't drink wine.
Of course I do.
I mean, Ellie doesn't...
Ellie? Who's Ellie? Your new secretary?
No.
Oh, should I be jealous?
Well,
Here's
no.
your wine. Have a sip. You'll feel better.
Susan, what are you doing here?
Here? Well, where else should I be?
What's going on?
What time is it, dear?
It's 6:20.
Oh, I have to check dinner.
Just a minute.
Oh, your bags are all packed for your trip to Philadelphia.
We're in Philadelphia.
I meant Seattle. Jack, I have to go to the kitchen.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me what this is all about.
Do you want dinner burned or not?
Where's Ellie?
Ellie? Ellie who, Jack? Who? Ellie who?
You know darn well who I'm talking about. My wife.
I'm your wife.
How did you find out?
Find out what?
Oh, stop playing games. About my life with Ellie.
Just what is your life with Ellie, dear?
Joe's the only other person who knew... Did he tell you?
Joe who?
Joe Krim, the man you remember drove me to work this morning.
I've never met him.
Then how did you know he picked me up today? How?
Ellie told me.
Ellie?
Yes.
Where is she?
Jack.
Is she all right?
Stop it. You're hurting my arm.
If you've done anything to her, so help me, I'll kill you.
She's in Seattle.
What?
Ellie went to Seattle to our house.
What for? What are you two up to?
We were going to switch houses.
Why?
Why do you think, you sad two-timing rat? To teach you a lesson.
Is Ellie all right?
Why are you so concerned about her? What about me? I'm your wife, too.
Who found out?
What difference does it make?
Was it you or her?
Both of us.
What? How?
I thought Ellie had plagiarized a novel I wrote. The one that was serialized in the magazine, which you never even bothered to read. I came here to accuse her face to face, but instead we discovered that the reason we'd both written the same story is that we were both married to the same man.
What did Ellie say?
Well, what do you think she said?
How did she react?
You want to know how she reacted? I'm here. That's how she reacted.
And she's in Seattle now?
She's on her way.
What time did she leave?
A couple of hours ago. What are you doing?
I'm putting on my coat. Call the airport, will you, and see what time the next flight leaves for Seattle?
I will not call the airport for you. But where are you going?
To catch the next flight to Seattle and try to get to Ellie before she does anything desperate.
What about me? Jack, what about me?
Ellie! Ellie! Ellie, open up. It's Jack. Ellie, it's me, Jack. I came as soon as I found out. Please open the door. Where are my keys? Oh, damn, I've got so many I can't find which is which. Ellie, please, open up. I've got to talk to you. I've got to explain. I love you, Ellie. It's last. Ellie, are you here? Ellie. Good Lord, no. Joe, open up.
Just a second. Hold your horses. Jack, what are you doing here? It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
I've got to talk to you.
Well, come on in. What's the matter?
I'm in big trouble, Joe. Ellie and Susan found out about each other.
Well, they did. How?
Never mind how now. I've just been out to Seattle.
And back? All in one night?
Susan is here in Philadelphia. She gave me this cockeyed story about how she and Ellie were going to switch houses on me and then play innocent and watch me squirm.
Sounds kind of far-fetched.
It's worse than that. Susan is here, but Ellie is not in Seattle.
What?
I flew out there. She wasn't in the house.
You sure?
Positive.
What does Susan say?
I came straight here from the airport.
Why?
Joe, I'm afraid to go home. I'm afraid Susan has murdered Ellie and plans to do the same thing to me.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, said Shakespeare. Unless, we might add, it be a woman rivaled. When two people want the same thing, we have drama. When they want it badly enough, we could have almost anything, including murder. Whatever we have, we shall find out when I return with our final act. talk for a while as if we knew what was going on. Two women discover they're both married to the same man, which by definition makes him a cad. They decide to take an unusual revenge, which by definition makes them devious. But still, so far so good. Then the plan goes awry. Susan loses her composure and confesses the plot to Jack. Now, we're still on top of our story. Suddenly, one of the participants drops from sight. And now, just as suddenly, we know no more than anyone else.
You think Ellie's been murdered, Jack?
Yes.
But that's preposterous.
Joe, you don't know Susan. She's insanely jealous.
How could she possibly expect to get away with it?
I don't know. But she was here in Philadelphia, in my house. She was here when you dropped me off last night.
Well, how did she find out about Ellie?
Joe, you'll never believe it. You know, they're both writers. Well, they've each written a book that's about the same thing. Fantasies about my double life. Susan thought Ellie plagiarized her story and came here to confront her.
And instead, they find out the truth, that it isn't a fantasy at all, and that they're both married to the same man.
That's all my fault. I never should have done this.
No, I never thought I'd see the day when you'd finally admit that.
Susan is not problem. She's got no talent, but I never should have let Ellie publish her novels without my proofreading them first. How was I supposed to know she'd have the indiscretion to write something like that?
Well, I warned you this situation would lead to trouble sooner or later.
I had no choice. I couldn't make Susan my mistress. That wouldn't have been decent.
We all draw the line in different places, I suppose.
Joe, you've got to help me. I don't know what to do.
Well, can you go to the police?
How? It would come out that I've committed bigamy, and my career would be ruined.
Okay, then let's tackle it ourselves then. Now, why do you suspect Susan's killed Ellie?
Why? Because Ellie isn't in Seattle.
Well, that doesn't prove anything. If Susan did kill her, why would she hang around here? The smart thing to do would be fly back west, wouldn't it? It would have been the perfect crime.
You don't know Susan. If she had just gone back to Seattle, that might have seemed the safest thing to do. But sooner or later, someone else was bound to notice the similarity in those two stories and start asking questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Susan is cleverer than that. She comes on young and innocent, but you don't know how devious her mind is. By staying here and opening herself up to a possible murder charge, she's done the safest possible thing. Because everyone will reason just the way you have. Everyone, including the police.
That sounds a little too subtle for me, Jack. I think you're just tired. You've been clear across the country and back.
I tell you, Susan is capable of something like that.
Well, if that's how you feel, then there's only one thing to do, isn't there? Go home and confront her.
Confront her?
Force the issue. That's the only way you'll ever set your mind at rest.
Susan? Susan?
Oh, Jack. Oh, I must have fallen asleep on the couch here last night. What are you doing back?
Are you surprised?
Yes. Way you stormed out of here yesterday. I tried to call you in Seattle. There was no answer. I was worried.
Why were you worried?
I was afraid something might have happened.
Like what?
Jack, are you all right? You look terrible.
Were you worried, Susan? Or were you frightened?
Frightened? Of what?
Did you really call Seattle?
Every 15 minutes. Until I fell asleep.
Didn't you speak to Ellie?
No. No one answered.
But she went to Seattle, didn't she? Isn't that what you told me?
Yes.
Where is she, Susan?
Where?
What's happened to her? What have you done to her?
I didn't do anything to her.
Why are you still here? This is a strange house, a strange city.
Well, where else was I going to go?
You must have known I'd be coming back.
How could I know that?
Because Ellie isn't in Seattle. Now, where is she, Susan?
Wait a minute.
Where is she?
What do you think
I think you killed her.
No!
You knew if I had to make a choice, it would be her, didn't you? So you did the one thing you could do so I wouldn't have that choice to make.
Stop it. Stop it. This is insane. I swear to you, I'm innocent.
And you expect I'm going to believe you now after that act you put on for me yesterday?
How did you know she didn't go to Seattle? Did you check with the airlines?
No.
I gave her the keys to the car I rented. Did you think to check and see if it had been returned?
Oh, I didn't know you...
No, of course not. Why don't you call them instead of accusing me of murder?
Yes, I see. Well, thank you very much.
Well?
The car you rented was returned to the airport lot yesterday afternoon.
And my ticket?
It was used on the 4:00 flight.
There.
All right, I'm sorry. So I jumped to conclusions.
I'm your wife, Jack. How could you suspect me of being capable of killing someone? Even a worn-out hack rider like Charlotte Mountjoy.
I've been married to Ellie 4 times as long as I've been married to you. Susan, don't you forget that. She's twice the woman you'll ever be.
Well, then, I won't waste any more of your time.
Where do you think you're going? It's only 7 a.m.
The police station is open 24 hours a day, isn't it?
Police? Look, Susan, wait, Susan. I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I just said. I'm tired. I worry about Ellie from force of habit. You can understand that, can't you? Look, when all this is straightened out, I'll make some settlement on her, and then you and I can be together.
And do you think that she'll go for that?
Of course she will. All she's ever really wanted to do anyway was write literature. She's always been happy to see me leave for Seattle because it meant she could be alone. That's why I never considered it a crime that I married you.
You poor boy. Are you trying to tell me that one of your wives doesn't understand you?
Oh, okay. I deserve everything I have coming to me. But the question is, where is Ellie?
Why is that the question?
If she did fly out to Seattle, what could have happened to her? What was she supposed to do?
About what?
Oh, that scheme you claim the two of you concocted.
I told you. Go to my house and make herself at home. I told her where everything was. She was even going to have your wine waiting.
Wine? You told her about the wine cellar?
Did
you tell her about the trouble we had with the door? Maybe that's what's happened. You remember the time you got locked in there? If I'd been out of town at that time, you could have died. I'd better give the neighbors a call.
Well, she couldn't possibly be in there.
Why not?
I didn't tell her about it. I knew the door was tricky, so that I thought it was best just not to mention the wine cellar at all.
Oh, she'd have found out on her own. Ellie's very thorough.
But she couldn't have gotten in without the key.
And you didn't tell her where that was?
Of course not. I just gave her the name of our liquor store. I thought that was the safest thing to do.
What can have happened to her?
If you're really serious about us, why don't we just forget about her?
Oh, I can't.
I understand, of course. If you ask me, I wouldn't be surprised if she's disappeared on purpose.
Why?
Oh, women can be a lot more devious than you think.
Come in.
Joe?
Jack, what are you doing at the office?
I've got to talk to you.
Well, sure. How did it go with Susan?
I confronted her. Mm-hmm. She denied doing anything to Ellie. Of course.
No word from Ellie yet?
No. But apparently she did go to Seattle. We checked with the airlines. Susan's return ticket was used.
Did you consider the possibility that she just decided to wash her hands of the whole affair? At least you know Susan didn't hurt her.
No, I don't know that. Not for sure.
Well, why not?
I don't know. I believed Susan at first. Mm-hmm. But then something came into her tone of voice that just gave me chills.
If Ellie did fly to Seattle, there's no way Susan could have killed her, is there?
What's the matter, Jack? You've hardly said a word all evening. I I suppose you're still thinking about Ellie.
I have to know what's happened to her.
Do you still think I killed her?
Well, there's no proof that you didn't.
There's no proof that I did, either. I think it is time we got down to business.
Oh? What business?
Well, I had a very productive day. You told me this morning that Ellie was twice the woman I'd ever be, and not to forget it. Well, I haven't forgotten it, Jack. And now that I know where I stand, I think I'd better take advantage of Ellie's absence to solidify my position.
Well, then you admit that...
I admit nothing. Except a very rosy future for myself. I want you to sell the house in Seattle and lavish all your considerable income on me here. When Ellie was showing me around the house, I noticed the servants' quarters downstairs. I think it's a shame to let them go to waste, don't you?
You want servants?
Several.
But it's not necessary.
You may have been able to push Ellie around, but not me.
All right. All right, what else?
I want you to use your contacts to get my novels published.
Ellie would never have asked me to do something like that.
I don't care what Ellie would have done. I'm not Ellie, and the sooner you accept that, the easier it will be.
Okay, I'm sorry, baby. But I don't like the way this picture's developing. I'm not buying it.
Oh?
Sooner or later, Ellie's disappearance is going to be discovered. There'll be an investigation. Are your hands really clean?
Yes, to that. I thought we might sit down and invent a nice little story to account for this changing of your domestic guard.
And if I refuse to go along with this blackmail?
Well, like I said before, the police station's open 24 hours a day, and bigamy, so far as I know, is still a crime.
No crime is a crime until it's discovered.
What do you mean?
No one knows you're here, do they? And back in Seattle, you're known as Mrs. Powell. That's a fiction, sweetie. My whole private life out there was a fiction. You're a fiction, just like the novels you write. And no one ever went to jail for murdering a fiction, did they?
Jack?
You didn't really think I'd let you bleed me for the rest of my life, did you? Did you honestly think I'd put up with that?
No. Oh. You can both stop that now.
What?
Ellie?
Ellie, where'd you come from?
It's interesting, isn't it? What happens if you leave two barracudas alone in the same tank?
Where have you been?
Downstairs, in the servants' quarters.
In the servants... You've been in this house the whole time?
On the way to the airport, I had time to think things over. Susan's plan was very clever. But I realized that you just weren't worth the effort, Jack.
But the airline said the ticket was used.
I gave it to a very nice and somewhat surprised elderly lady. She was even older than I am, Susan.
Ellie, you don't know how worried I was. These last 2 days have been a nightmare.
Oh, yes, I heard how you worried about me from force of habit.
Well, our plan didn't work out at all like we expected it to, did it, Ellie?
You must be very disappointed, Susan. You were hoping I was locked in that wine cellar, weren't you?
How did you know about that?
The intercom.
The intercom?
Oh, yes. As I said, I've been in the servants' quarters. I've listened to every word you two have said. I didn't expect much from Jack, but I was very disappointed in you, Susan.
I spoke on the spur of the moment. I wasn't going to let you die.
You already have. Both of you. But it's just as well. It was a part of me that needed to die.
Ellie...
Jack, dear, I know I could stand on my rights of seniority in this matter. But you and Susan really deserve each other.
Look, Ellie...
I'm going to apply for a divorce on the grounds of bigamy, which should produce the requisite publicity to give you everything that's coming to you, Jack. And as for you, Susan, I've been reading your serialized novel downstairs, and my advice to you is stick to blackmail. You're not much better at that than you are at writing, but at least it's more profitable.
Ellie... What are you going to do without me?
I'm going to pack the contents of a certain bottom drawer and go off to do what I should have done a long time ago. Write what I really want to write under my own name.
Isn't truth a wonderful thing? When we finally unravel the last strands of a mystery or get to the rock bottom of a confusing situation, truth has the bracing effect of a tonic. The air is cleared, the villains get their comeuppance, and the good go on to, well, we hope go on to prosper. It's not always like that in life, and it's not always like that on Mystery Theater, but this time it was. I shall return with a last word in a moment. Was living the kind of life far too many of us live, a life that was untrue to itself. Through fear and habit, she was not putting her best talents forward. It took a devastating revelation to remedy the situation. We can best applaud her action by not forgetting the lesson it contains. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Patricia Elliott, Charles Irving, and Robert Maxwell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. As a teller of mysterious tales, I'm often asked, how much is fact and how much fiction? Almost as often, the answer is another question. Who really knows? And if I'm going to be asked about the story you're going to hear now, let the asker be forewarned. The answer will be that question. Who really knows? You may believe it's all fiction if you choose to, but I'd like to see you prove it. Our mystery drama, The Widow's Auxiliary, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Fielden Farrington and stars Lenka Peterson. There are special days in everyone's life. Sad days, days of elation, ordeal, decision. In short, pivotal days. Carl Sims has awakened to such a day. His perfectly good breakfast scarcely tasted. He's pacing the floor, waiting until it's time to leave to catch his train into the city. Julie, the lovely wife who prepared the uneaten breakfast, thinks he's overdoing it.
Honestly, Carl, I've never seen you so jumpy.
But the executive club, Julie, don't you know what that means?
Well, I know that the meeting isn't until 8:30 tonight. If you carry on like this all day, you'll be a litter case by then.
So I'm nervous. I'll be all right.
But I can't understand what makes you so nervous. Mr. Lathrop asked you to join the club, didn't he?
He asked me if he might put my name up for membership.
Well, then.
Oh, can't you see? This isn't just another club, Julie. Every member of the executive club is an important man. And if he isn't important when he joins, he gets important.
I like you just the way you are.
My boss, J.D. Mason, the president of Gotham Engineering, in case you've forgotten, is a member of the executive club. Can't you see what that means, Julie?
What I can see is that you're going to miss your train if you don't take off.
What? Oh, yes, I better go. I'll be home as early as I can. We'll want an early dinner, and... Yes, I better get going.
How about a little kiss for luck?
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, early dinner.
Carl, you forgot your briefcase. I hope he remembers which train he's supposed to take.
Good morning. You're Julie Sims, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm Rose Lathrop. I hope you don't mind my barging in like this without any notice or anything.
Oh, of course not. Come in.
Thank you. I know it's outrageously early, but I wanted to be sure to catch you before you went out or something.
It's perfectly all right. Won't you sit down? Are you Mrs. Alfred Lathrop? Your husband's the executive club man?
That's right. Mrs. Sims, would you mind if I called you Julie?
Of course not.
And I'm Rose. Mm-hmm. Julie, how do you feel about your husband joining the executive club?
Well, frankly, Rose, it doesn't make much difference to me one way or the other. If Carl wants it, I guess I'm glad.
Well, I came here this morning to advise you as strongly as I can. Keep your husband out of the executive club.
I see.
No, you don't see at all. It's not the snobbish kind of thing you're thinking. It's for his own good. His and yours. You'll be sorry for the rest of your life if you let him join that club.
And yet apparently you let your husband join.
And I'm sorry.
Well, why?
I can't tell you why. At this point, I'm afraid to.
Afraid?
Yes. Oh, and please don't mention any of this to your husband. I mean that I've been here, what I've said, any of it.
We don't have many secrets from each other, Carl and I.
Well, please keep this one. I can't tell you why just yet, but it's very important to me.
All right, if you say so.
Thank you.
Does the executive club have anything like a woman's auxiliary?
Oh, no, nothing at all of that kind. I wouldn't call it the woman's auxiliary, even if there was one. I think it might be better named the widow's auxiliary.
Widows? Oh, you mean like golf widows, that kind of thing?
No, my dear. I'm afraid I don't mean that at all. I mean exactly what I say.
Yes, Clara, what is it?
Mr. Lathrop is here to see you, Mr. Mason.
Oh, all right, Clara. Send him in, please.
Not interrupting anything, am I, J.D.?
No, not at all, Alfred. Sit down. I've been wanting to talk to you anyway about our man Sims.
Carl Sims, yes. Well, I'm putting him up for membership in the club tonight, you know.
Yes, and you won't be sorry. I really think he'll work out well. Tractable. Knows how to handle himself. I think I'll put him in charge of Project Overlook if he passes muster tonight.
Fine. I don't think there'll be any trouble about getting him in. It's mostly my recommendation, you know.
Yes. Any news at all from upstairs? Myra 7?
I don't think it's wise to use that name even here, though I'm sure you're not bugged. No, I have not been in touch with upstairs. Not for a couple of weeks now.
Well, I was just wondering what they think of our progress on Project Overlook. We've been working hard.
His Excellency has been alerted that I'll be requesting an audience tonight. If there's time and if he seems, in the right mood, I'll ask him.
Yes. Well, don't push it. Tell him, if you want to, that I absolutely endorse Carl Sims. It might make a difference.
I'll tell him if I get the chance. But he makes up his own mind. You know that.
Oh, yes, as he should. As he should.
Carl, eat it. It's steak. I almost had to take out a second mortgage.
Oh, yeah, very good, too. Done just right.
Well, then eat it.
Sure.
Carl, if you're accepted tonight in the club, that doesn't mean you absolutely have to join, does it?
Have to? Why on earth wouldn't I want to?
Oh, I don't know. I've just been thinking about it, that's all. Doesn't it seem to you that anything that offers so many advantages as you think this club does, well, mightn't there be some disadvantages, too?
Name me one.
Well, I can't, of course. It's just that nothing is perfect. I'm looking for the catch, that's all.
How would it be, Julie, if you just left that to me? I think I'm perfectly capable.
Always the phone at dinner time.
Want me to get it?
No, I'll go.
If it's Alfred Lathrop, tell him I'm ready anytime he is.
Hello?
Julie, this is Rose Lathrop.
Oh, hi.
Alfred says Carl's going to stop by and pick him up so they can go to the meeting together.
Oh, Carl didn't mention it.
So why don't you come with him? The two of us can sit here together and wait out the decision.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Yes, I'd like to.
Good. Is Carl still...
Determined? Yes.
Yes, that's the way it goes. Okay, see you later.
Was that Lathrop? Is he ready to go?
No, it was his wife. She suggested that I drive over with you and the two of us wait at her house till the meeting's over.
Hey, that's terrific.
Yes, that was very thoughtful of her.
Well, I don't mean that. What I mean is, if she did that, then Lathrop must be pretty sure I'm going to get in. He wouldn't go out on a limb like that if he weren't pretty sure. I can't remember. Have you ever met Mrs. Lathrop?
Oh, I've seen her.
Mr. Lathrop?
No.
Oh, just wanted to get it straight before...
Good evening, Carl.
Good evening. I'd like you to meet my wife, Julie, Mr. Lathrop.
How do you do?
Hello.
Won't you step inside? Rose.
Hello. I'm Rose Lathrop.
Mr. and Mrs. Sims, Rose.
Well, how nice to meet you.
Carl, how would you like to walk over to the club? It's only a few blocks.
Sure, fine with me.
It's a big thing with us at the club. Keep the body fit. It has a brain to serve. We won't be late, Rose.
See you later, Julie. I'll call you as soon as I know anything.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck. Not a chance, Julie. He'll be accepted.
If you're going to keep on saying things like that, I think you ought to explain.
Yes, you're right. And I will explain just as soon as we're absolutely sure Carl's joining the club.
I think you've met all the members now, Carl. What do you think of us?
I'm impressed. Very distinguished and yet very friendly.
A fine group of men, Carl.
Mr. Lathrop.
I think it's about time you started calling me Alfred. Don't you?
All right. What I was going to ask you, are they all here? I expected a much larger group.
Oh, we're a very exclusive club, Carl. Yes, they're all here. All, that is, except your boss, J.D. Mason.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Oh, he had to go to Chicago tonight. He called me around 7:30, gave me his proxy for tonight's meeting, and that's 2 you can count on.
I'll need more than that.
Now, don't fret, Carl. You're the sort of man we want.
Getting close to time, Alfred.
Be right with you. That's Jim Corning. He's the club secretary. Now, this won't take long, I promise you, Carl. You just relax. Have a drink. The bar is all yours.
I think I'd fall flat on my face if I did.
Well, then don't. I'll see you later.
I'm really taking a terrible chance with you, Julie.
What do you mean?
Well, I've done this twice before. I had this kind of talk with 2 other women when their husbands joined the club. Didn't get me anywhere, but at least I didn't get hurt.
Hurt? How could you get hurt?
They might have told their husbands. Their husbands would certainly have told Alfred. Oh, I could have been hurt all right.
You know, honestly, you're frightening me.
I'm sorry. As soon as we hear from Alfred or Carla, I'll tell you the whole thing. Not that you'll be any less frightened when you hear it.
Has the equipment been checked out, Jim?
All okay, Alfred.
Isn't it about time for contact?
Yeah, just. Sol 3, calling Myra 7. Sol 3, calling Myra 7. Come in, Myra 7.
Myra 7 here. You may proceed, Sol 3.
Okay, Alfred. Remember, 3 seconds before you answer.
I know. This is Earthling 4825D. Earth designation Alfred Lathrop. I request audience with His Excellency Algus 2J.
Audience granted. Proceed.
Your Excellency, I wish to place in nomination for enrollment in your service the Earthling locally designated Carl Sims.
Communication with another planet? Another planetary system altogether? From a scientific standpoint, it's not impossible. We can bounce messages off satellites and send them halfway around the Earth without distortion. What if we didn't bounce them off a satellite, just sent them on out? Wouldn't they simply continue on through space until they found a receiver? I shall return shortly with Act 2. There are many people, some of them very wise too, who are firmly convinced that we are not alone in the universe. These wise men also believe that our intelligence is not necessarily unique. And there's logic in what they say. It's a very large universe to boast only one minor planet, which has been overrun by creatures who call themselves humans. Alfred Lathrop is engaged in a two-way radio conversation which seems to confirm these wise men.
The Earthling, Carl Sims, is a young man with great potential for service to our cause. He will be, if he receives your approval, groomed for the presidency of the Gotham Engineering Corporation, which is dedicated to our purposes. He has the endorsement of Earthling 4164B, Earth designation J.D. Mason, who is now president and will soon become chairman of the board of Gotham. I personally guarantee the success of the Carl Sims conversion.
Permission is granted to convert Earthling Carl Sims. His working designation will be 5129M.
Get that down, Jim.
Do not install entrant as Gotham president without approval here. This communication is at an end.
All right, Jim. Let's go out to the common room. You give me a minute alone with Carl, and then we'll have a customary drink to celebrate and adjourn the meeting.
First, don't you think we ought to set the time for the initiation?
Oh, yes, you're quite right. I think tomorrow evening.
Right.
I have a feeling about this one, and I don't want to waste any time.
Right. Tomorrow evening at 8:30.
Congratulations, Carl. You're in.
No kidding. I've been accepted?
Unanimously, my boy. Let me shake your hand. You're one of us now.
Wow. When, there's an initiation, isn't there?
Oh, yes, of course. It'll be soon. Now, you hold yourself ready at any time. Well, now, come on in and have a drink with your new fellow members.
Will it be all right if I just make a fast phone call to Julie first? I promised I would.
That's it. That must be Carl.
Do you want to answer it?
If you don't mind. Hello?
Is that you, Julie?
Yes, Carl. What happened?
I'm in, Julie. It was unanimous. I'm a member. I can't believe it. I'm a member of the executive club.
Congratulations. As long as that's what you want.
Is that all you have to say?
I said congratulations. Will you and Mr. Lathrop be home soon?
I can't stand all this enthusiasm. Yes, we're just going to have a drink and then leave. 20 minutes or so.
All right. I'm sorry.
Forget it. See you later.
Okay.
He's been accepted?
Unanimously.
Well, we did expect it, didn't we? I poured you a brandy. You're going to need it.
Thanks. I hope now you'll tell me what this is all about.
Well, they're all robots.
What did you say?
Alfred and all the rest of them, every member of the executive club, they're all robots.
Oh, come on, Rose.
I know how it must sound when I just hit you with it. I've had years to grow accustomed to it. As accustomed as you can get.
Well, there isn't any such thing as robots, Rose. I mean, not that look and talk and act like people. There just isn't any such thing.
Androids. Robots. I don't know whether there's a proper word for them or not. Former people. Whatever you call them, they're not human anymore.
I just can't believe.
They're controlled by something alien.
Alien?
I mean, not of this earth.
Oh, it's just too much. You know that, don't you?
Oh, it's too much, all right. But that doesn't keep it from being true. Alfred is one of the charter members of the executive club. I have been living with a robot for, I guess almost 12 years now.
Well, let's say it's true. Why do you live with him?
Well, what would you suggest? Divorce? Your Honor, on the grounds that my husband is a robot. They'd have me in a straitjacket in no time.
Oh, Rose, I'm so sorry.
Well, let's try not to let it happen to you. As I said, they're controlled by something alien, something not only not of this earth, but I'm convinced not even on it. And they're all very, very important men. I'm sure your husband has mentioned that.
Oh, yes, he keeps on and on about it.
They're powerful. They're rich and powerful, and they use their power, all their resources, to further the designs of the aliens who control them. I don't know exactly what their purpose is, those alien creatures and their robot lackeys, but it's against us, Julie. It's against the people of this earth.
I'm trying, Rose. Honestly, I'm trying, but you don't know how all this sounds.
I've lived with it for years, and I'm still as horrified as you are. Now listen to the rest of it, and then decide whether or not you can believe it.
All right, go on.
Well, this isn't the only club. There are at least a dozen of them around this country. They work in all different areas, industry, finance, politics, science, the arts, I don't know what all, but they cooperate like parts of a single machine. And maybe that's what they are. Sooner or later, they're going to take over.
Take over what?
Us! Everybody, everything. The earth.
Does anybody else suspect all this? Any of the other wives?
I don't know. Some of them must, surely. I've been afraid to approach them.
Afraid? Why?
Well, if the men, including Alfred, oh, God, including Alfred, if they considered me a threat, I'm convinced they'd simply eliminate me.
Rose.
Like a shot, without a scruple.
Do you actually know all this? I mean, is it just a suspicion you have? Or...
I know. Take my word for it, I know. Alfred's told me. Oh, not the whole story, of course. There are areas that seem to be pretty well sealed off. But he's told me enough.
I thought it was so secret. It seems strange he'd tell you if none of the other husbands told their wives.
I know how to make him talk, that's all. I figured out a way to short-circuit his computer.
His computer?
The thing they put where his brain used to be.
Beautiful evening. I'm glad we decided to walk.
I feel... you can't imagine how good I feel.
Oh, sure I can. It's a wonderful thing for a young man becoming a member of the executive club. More wonderful even than you know, Carl.
Oh, I do know. I really think I do.
You won't really know until after the initiation.
Do you have any idea when the initiation will be?
Well, I know exactly, but you won't know until the day comes.
So, you know as much as I do now. Julie, what do you think?
To tell you the truth, I just plain don't know what to think. Oh, it's a pretty fantastic story.
Too fantastic for me to have made up.
Oh, I don't think you're lying.
Unless you believe me, you have to think I'm deranged. Those are the alternatives.
I think I believe you. Not because it's a plausible story, but because I don't think you're lying, and I don't think you're off your rocker. So what can I do but believe?
It's true. Honest to God, Julie, it's true.
What about Carl? When will they do it? They haven't already, have they?
Oh, no, my dear. He's still all right. Don't worry about that. He'll be safe until the night of the initiation. Julie, I have a plan.
To help Carl?
Yes. And to put a stop to all of it. Put an end to the executive club.
Before they do anything to Carl?
If it works. I've had this plan for a long time, but I can't manage it without help. This is the first time anybody's even been willing to listen to me. Will you help me, Julie?
Oh, yes. I don't want to see Carl made into... Yes, I'll help.
It could be dangerous.
All right.
I thought I'd never... Oh, Julie, thank you. We'll do it. I know we'll do it. Now, the night of the initiation. We'll do it.
When will they have the initiation?
I don't know yet. They keep it a secret. The date of the initiation is never known to anyone but the members. Carl himself won't get more than a few hours' notice.
Well, then how can we...
Well, I can find out when it's going to be. I'll ask Alfred tonight.
And he'll just tell you?
I can make him tell me. See, their minds are computers, Julie. If you overload them, they get confused. And when they're confused, their inhibitors, or whatever you want to call them, they simply stop functioning. You can get most anything out of them. I've learned the technique very well. Alfred? Alfred?
What?
Are you awake?
Yes, I am now.
I brought you a glass of warm milk.
You woke me up to give me a glass of warm milk? Well, what for? To help me sleep? Well, that's crazy.
Well, you were tossing and turning and muttering and talking.
Talking? In my sleep?
Yes.
What did I say?
Oh, nothing anybody could understand, just mumbling and moaning and groaning. I just thought maybe a glass of warm milk would help you get some decent sleep.
Well...
And me, too. Here, come on now, drink the milk before it gets cold.
All right, thank you. Talking in my sleep.
Muttering. Alfred, who all was at the meeting tonight?
Well, you know, Carl Sims and the members. All but J.D. Mason. He couldn't...
Did you remember to call the plumber about the kitchen drain today?
The plumber? Why, I thought you were going to...
Well, those kids next door have been running through our yard, Alfred, and my zinnias are just a mess. I think you ought to go over and have a talk with Mr. Torrance about it.
Well, Mr. Torrance can hardly be expected to do anything about our kitchen drain after... But the kids...
Alfred, have you heard from that cousin of yours out in Wyoming who was going to have the operation?
Alice? Well, she doesn't have any kids, and even if she did, they wouldn't be running through our yard messing up your...
Alfred, are you going to write that check to the cancer fund, or did you want me to do it?
Cancer? No. Alice's operation was for gallstones. I think it was gallstones.
Alfred, I saw the most beautiful pantsuit at Randall's today. Would you mind if I bought it?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alice doesn't wear, and if she
did you remember to have your driver's license renewed? Now, I know it runs out either this month or next. You shouldn't neglect things like that.
Listen, Alice, I mean Rose, and if she wants to wear a pantsuit, I don't see what business that is.
Alfred, when is Carl Sims going to be initiated into the club?
And the Torrance children are too young to drive anyway, so why should I go over there?
When is Carl Sims going to be initiated into the club?
And as far as the kitchen sink is concerned, Alice, I mean Rose...
When is Carl Sims going to be initiated into the club?
Tomorrow night. Meeting 8:30.
Finish your milk, Alfred. You must be sleepy.
People with computers for brains. Another concept that isn't easy to believe. But then, the extraordinary is always hard to accept. The radio on which you're listening to this story was once considered some mad inventor's dream. So was the bright little bulb in the lamp at your elbow. So, here we have a mechanized brain housed in a human body. Don't call it totally beyond the realm of possibility before you hear what happens when I return shortly with Act 3. Aggression is not unusual in this world. It's characteristic of the individual, the tribe, the clan, the community, and perhaps especially the nation. And since it is so widespread among mankind, I don't believe we ought to be too surprised when at last we contact alien intelligence to find it present there as well. According to Rose Lathrop, there is such an intelligence which has taken over the executive club and is controlling its members in such a way as to further its own selfish and aggressive ends. Carl Sims has been approved for membership in the club. Julie doesn't like it, and they've quarreled.
Your toast is ready, Carl.
I don't want any breakfast.
All right. Pout.
I'll get that.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Alfred Lathrop here. Are you alone?
Well...
All right, answer non-committally. You understand?
Yeah, sure.
The initiation is set for tonight.
Already? Well,
Just yes or no. The meeting's for 8:30 at the clubhouse. You and I will have dinner together at the Red Barn and go straight to the meeting from there. You won't be home for dinner.
Well, all right,
That's the way it's been arranged.
Okay. I guess I can manage.
And not a word to anyone about the initiation. That's important.
I understand.
See you then. And remember, not a word.
Right.
Well, that was pretty cryptic.
I better go if I don't want to miss my train. I'll be late tonight. Don't wait dinner for me. I'll pick up a bite in the city.
You have to work late?
Yes. They've run into a snag on a special project I've been working on, and if we don't get it straightened out tonight, we'll fall behind schedule.
Was that the office calling?
Yes. Yes, that was Mr. Mason himself.
It wasn't Alfred Lathrop?
I told you who it was. What are you doing, calling me a liar now?
All right. How late will you be?
I've no idea. After I finish the job, whatever time that is, I'll come home. I've got to run, Julie.
Maybe that's exactly what you should do. Run.
Oh, Julie, come in.
Rose, Carl got a phone call just before he left for the office, and it was just a yes or no conversation from his end, and I think the initiation's going to be tonight.
Yes, you're right. Sit down, Julie. You don't look well at all.
It is tonight?
Yes. I forced it all out of Alfred. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm all right. I'm scared, that's all. I'm scared to death.
I think it's going to be all right. Now, he and Alfred will have dinner somewhere and then go to the meeting.
What are we going to do?
I told you. I have a plan.
For tonight? Will it work tonight?
As well as any other night. It's a very simple plan, really. The timing is pretty delicate, of course, but I'll take care of that. Here's what we have to do.
It's almost 8:30. Shouldn't we hurry?
No, we're just about right. They won't go into the inner room until a few minutes past 8:30. We don't want to get there until after that.
The inner room. Is that where the initiation... Is that where they do it?
Yes, but they won't this time. Not if we can help it.
I don't see how you can...
Trust me. I really do know what I'm doing.
It's surgery, you said.
Yes. There's a Dr. Lane who's a member of the club, and I assume he performs the surgery, although I've never quite been able to get it out of Alfred. That part seems to be pretty thoroughly locked in.
Dr. Lane.
You've heard of him, probably. He's just about the best brain surgeon there is anywhere. And why shouldn't he be? He's programmed for it.
I'm so scared.
It's going to work, Julie. I know it's going to work.
And you don't really know, though, do you?
There's a power switch somewhere. There has to be. If their brains, their computers are mechanical, and I know they are, then there's got to be a power source. And if you can turn power on, you can turn it off. It has to be that way.
You've never asked Alfred?
Oh, 1,000,000 times. They've really got that one sealed off.
Well, then what makes you think you can get somebody else to tell you?
Well, when they go into the inner room, they'll leave one man in the common room to guard the door. The Tyler, they call him. Isn't that sweet and old-fashioned?
But if Alfred won't tell you...
That Tyler, whoever it is tonight, has never experienced the kind of short-circuiting I'm going to hit him with. Now, I'm depending on the shock to break him all the way down.
And if it doesn't?
What have we got to lose?
Now, Carl, we're almost ready to go into the inner room where the initiation will take place.
Takes me back to my college days.
Except that there's nothing frivolous about this. Will one of you men hang up his shirt and jacket, please? All right, Carl. Sit here.
Okay. I thought it was going to be in the inner room.
That part comes later. Ready, Jim?
All ready.
Go ahead.
Ouch! Oh, what was that? He stuck a needle in my arm.
Nothing to be concerned about, Carl. You're too tense. You need to relax. That was just a mild tranquilizer. It's going to relax you, make you feel sleepy, very contented and at peace with the world. You are getting sleepy, aren't you? See? Your eyes are closing, and it feels so good just to rest and let the tension drain out of you and sleep. Rest and relax. Rest and sleep. Carl?
Yes.
Do whatever I tell you to do, but only what I tell you. Do you understand that?
I do what you tell me to do, but only what you tell me to do.
The executive club which you have the honor of joining this evening is controlled by a civilization which is ages older and infinitely more advanced than what we call civilization here on Earth. The beings who make up that civilization are our masters. They live on the 7th planet of a star known to Earthlings as Myra. They're in urgent need of our mineral and other resources. We serve them. They are our masters. We have been, as you will be tonight, partially mechanized, the better to serve them in all things. Eventually, all Earth people will be their servants. To us has been granted the privilege of pioneering in this. Is that all clear to you, Carl?
Yes. Clear.
All right. Is Dr. Lane ready, Jim?
All set. He's waiting. I'll stay out here. I drew Tyler duty tonight.
You will come with me now, Carl, into the inner room.
All right, Julie. Let's go inside.
I thought you said there was going to be a doorman or whatever you called him.
Tyler. No, this door goes into the common room. He'll be guarding the door between the common and the inner room. Are you ready?
Ready as I can get.
But who's that?
Oh, just us, Mr. It's Jim Corning, isn't it?
Mrs. Lathrop? Well, you're not supposed to be in here, you know.
Oh, this is Julie Sims. Her husband is being initiated this evening.
Well, I'm glad to know you, Mrs. Sims. But you're not supposed to be here either, I mean.
Oh, well, that's a silly rule. Oh, didn't I hear that your wife was going out to the coast to visit her sister, Jim?
Well, the membership always felt... My wife doesn't have a sister. She has a brother.
Oh, that must have been Addie Clark. Is it true what I hear, that Addie and her husband are on the point of separating?
Her brother isn't even married, so... Addie Clark? Well, yes, she's married. Yes,
your son, Bobby, was so good in that high school play last spring, Jim. Is he planning to be an actor when he grows up?
And I never heard if there was any trouble between Jerry and Addie, and... No, Bobby's my son, not Jerry's. I have two sons, Bobby and...
I'll bet if your wife's sister was here, she'd start a women's auxiliary.
My wife isn't an actor, and the membership has always felt
now,
that...
What's the source of the power that keeps all of you going, Jim?
It's just never seemed to be a good idea, a woman's auxiliary, because...
What power source do you all use, Jim?
And my wife's brother isn't an actor. He's a professor of English at...
What's your power source, Jim?
Solar energy. They showed us
Jim,
how.
What college did you go to?
Harvard Law.
Did you ever meet Clarence Thorpe? Now, he went there.
And before that, Penn State. And I never heard of a Thorpe College. I
Your
went to...
Your wife's sister married a dentist,
My
didn't
wife's
she?
brother is... His name isn't Clarence.
Where's the switch that turns off the solar energy,
His name
Jim?
is Frank, or there was a Harry I used to know, but I don't think
Where's the solar energy power switch, Jim?
But he never belonged to the membership has always felt that...
The power switch, Jim, where is it?
Over there, behind the portrait.
Oh, good. Good. I was afraid it would be in the inner room. Jim, what was the founder's name?
He was never married to my wife's sister. She doesn't even
Where
have
does Bobby plan to go to college?
The founder's name wasn't Bobby. It was something more like...
Did you go home for dinner tonight?
Bobby's my son. He wouldn't be the founder because he's
I'm
only...
going to get the combination, Julie. Now take it down.
I think the founder was older, and anyway, the membership has always felt...
What's the combination to the safe, Jim?
And besides, Bobby's too young to join the club. You
What's the combination, Jim?
My wife doesn't have a brother. I mean a sister.
Give me the combination, Jim.
36 right, 7 left, 18 right, 30 left.
Got it, Julie.
Yes.
Open it.
I've got such a headache.
I'm sorry, Jim. How's it going, Julie?
18 right, 30 left. Oh, I've got it. It's open.
You ladies shouldn't be in here at all because...
Do you see the switch?
It's in here. The side wall of the safe.
Pull it.
But Rose, your husband...
My husband's been dead for years. Cut the switch.
I keep telling you ladies that...
He's done for. Let's get inside. Damn them. They've locked the door.
Rose, it's opening. Carl!
They were going to... My head... They were going to...
Catch him!
They gave me a shot. It was... I'll be all right now.
They're all finished. All of them.
Alfred, too?
Years ago. I've already done my grieving.
Are they dead?
They're turned off. Like a vacuum when you've finished with it.
Did they... They didn't do anything to you, did they, Carl?
No, but they were going to. They were going to.
All right. This is cleaned up. All we have to worry about now is the dozen or so other clubs scattered around the country. I hope my list is complete.
When you throw a switch and what appears to be a man collapses, you have to believe, don't you? The executive club is defunct due to a sudden shortage of members. But what about those other clubs? The one in Washington, for example. Wall Street. The Kremlin. Not a thing you like to dwell on, is it? I'll be back shortly. Carl Sims now has his own firm of engineering consultants. Gotham Engineering is out of business. And although Carl isn't quite the important man he once thought he might become, he's not unimportant. And he's not a robot. This gives both him and Julie a great deal of comfort, although they do have memories to shudder over. Our cast included Lenka Peterson, Gordon Gould, Carl Teitel, Arnold Moss, and Court Benson. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Won't you join me once again for an adventure in mystery and suspense, where space is as boundless and as unlimited as your imagination, and time is measured by the beat of your heart. Most of us know who we are, but how many of us know why we are? Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief. Is each man's lot ordained from the beginning and fated to be, or not to be? Or is it all a random throw of the dice, a casual flip of a coin? Do we tamper with fate at our peril? Our mystery drama, 3 Times Dead, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars William Redfield. Consider Napoleon. Historians agree that his doom at Waterloo had been ordained some 3 years before in his costly victory at Borodino, a tiny village on the road to Moscow. They say that at Borodino, he lost the flower of his army. And why did he lose so many of his best soldiers? Because he was unable to think clearly. The reason? He was suffering from a severe cold. Why? Well, we know that his orderly had gotten drunk the day before, and thus neglected to have a pair of dry boots ready for the great general. And so, in a very real sense, this unnamed, unknown, obscure military servant changed the course of history. Those are the facts. We may ask, why was the orderly drunk? Did it just happen? Or was it all part of a plan? Is every single action on the part of every living thing prescribed, ordained, decreed? We don't know. We're just asking, as will some of the people you're about to meet.
All Area 4 units proceed to 160 South 5th. Reported holdup in progress. Repeat. All cars to 160 South 5th. It's an antique shop. Suspected holdup in progress.
What I tell you, I have nothing.
Easy. If you hit him any harder, you'll kill him. Listen, Grandpa. Be smart, huh?
Take my money. It's in the drawer. Take my money.
We don't want your money, Grandpa. All we want is that little statue. Now, you got it here somewhere. Get it.
Please don't.
Now, you hand it over, Grandpa. You hand it over.
Hold it right there. Drop those guns.
Sure, officer. Sure thing.
You okay, sir?
I think so. There's two men.
I know. Take it easy.
Greenway, what happened?
I guess they're dead.
Hey, Red, get on the radio and get us an ambulance, huh?
Sergeant, they both had guns. One was pistol whipping this old man.
Sir, we'd better get you to a doctor.
I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble.
They started to shoot as soon as they saw me. I guess I was luckier than both of them.
Yeah, you did a good job. Hey, Greenway, what is it?
I've been a cop for 8 years. You know, it's the first time I ever had to draw the gun out of the holster.
Can you drive?
Drive? Oh, sure.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'll get Smitty to take your car. You come back with me. Write up your report.
Now?
Sure, right now, while it's fresh.
Don?
Yeah, it's me.
I heard about it. It was on the radio.
Yeah, it's going to be on the TV news, too. Before we could even get out of the place, everybody was there. Microphones, cameras. 2 men are dead, and...
And what?
Well, nobody seems to realize that...
But Don, everybody knows they're dead.
Look, honey, I can't explain it. These 2 men, they're dead. Their lives are finished, see? I ended the world for them. They don't exist anymore. That's what being dead is.
Don, you had no choice.
I know.
It's part of your job.
I know. I guess I never looked at that part of the job. I always had the idea I was a cop because I wanted to help people.
You helped that poor old man today. You saved his life.
I understand, honey. I know all the arguments.
Then what is it?
I just never thought I'd have to go for the gun.
Don.
I feel as if some part of me is gone.
What?
I don't know. When I saw those 2 men dead on the floor, I felt that some part of me simply disappeared. Something in my mind.
Something like what?
I don't know, but it's something that I felt was very special and important to me, and now it's gone. It's disappeared.
What you did was absolutely necessary.
I agree, but it doesn't change the basic fact, which is I killed. Listen, how about dinner?
I didn't know how you'd feel, so it's wide open.
Okay, let's go out.
Sure.
Dress up. I'll take you to Ferretti's.
Oh, we're going to make this an occasion.
Well, it is an occasion, I guess. Maybe it marks my coming of age.
4816 South Torrance Drive. Report a man is beating up his wife. Oh, talking about wives. 21, Greenway. You with us this afternoon, Don?
Yes, Sergeant.
Your wife wants you to call her on your coffee break.
Something wrong, Sarge?
Why don't you take your break right now?
He said he wants to entertain both of us this evening at his home.
Are you sure?
He said his name was Mr. Sanchez, the one whose life you saved.
Well, I thought it was something important.
It is important. Well, that is, he made it seem like a matter of life and death. Look, I already promised him we'd be there.
May I pour you some more wine?
It's delicious.
My dear friend, I am so sorry I could not thank you earlier.
Look, it's not necessary to thank me. I did my job, nothing more.
Unfortunately, I have been in the hospital for the past week, so I have been unable to show my appreciation. And tomorrow my business takes me abroad for an indefinite period, and so it must be tonight or never.
Well, what do you mean?
Consider this tiny statue.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Hardly 6 inches tall, and is pure gold.
It's exquisitely made.
See? The figure of a woman, entwined around her, a serpent. Now, why do I show you this? Because this is the object those 2 thugs were after.
Oh. But why? I mean, what did they know about it?
Probably nothing. Perhaps someone had paid them to get it.
Who?
It could be anyone. That is, anyone who might be aware of the legend that surrounds this statue.
A legend. Oh, Don.
It is said that whoever owns this statue will be granted 3 wishes.
Well, oh, no.
Oh, don't mind him, Mr. Sanchez. He's always skeptical about everything.
Now, do you know what year this is, Mr. Sanchez? All that went out with the Arabian Nights.
Don, can't we have a little romance?
You say that the statue will grant you 3 wishes. So why didn't you use it to save yourself when those hoods were beating you up?
I did.
What do you mean you did?
I wished to be saved. And you arrived.
Mr. Sanchez, I arrived because I got a call on the police radio.
But you arrived. And it was their 2 guns against your 1. And they fired first. Yet you killed them both. How?
What are you getting at, Mr. Sanchez?
Everything or nothing. Now, I wish to make you a gift.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Of this statue.
Don!
No, please, that's out of the question. Besides, why would you want to give it away since you seem to be convinced that it works?
Because when I asked to be saved, that was my 3rd wish.
Mr. Sanchez, I appreciate what you want to do, but it's illegal for me to accept payment for performance in the line of duty.
This is not payment. It is a token, a gift. Look, I am leaving the country for an indefinite period. I am an old man. I cannot make any long-range plans. I may never see you again.
There is no way to slice this to make it come out differently, Mr. Sanchez.
Are you saying that there is no way I can show you my appreciation?
No way beyond the thank you, and I've already received that. Ella, look, it's getting late.
But, Don, Mr. Sanchez is very sincere.
I know he is. It's still getting late.
Before you go, consider. In the ordinary way, I should be dead. That was the obvious way fate was working. However, by means of this statue, I changed it. In doing so, I also changed your life. You are a different man because of me.
I'm the same man I always was.
You don't realize it yet. So, take this statue.
Look, I'm very sorry, sir, but
You may need it. You may even now be headed for a fate that you may wish to change.
Mr. Sanchez, thank you for an excellent dinner and a very pleasant evening. Ella, tomorrow's an early day for me.
Then, there is nothing I can say to you?
I'm afraid not. Wow, honey, this is a spread.
I thought you'd be hungry tonight.
Look at that steak. Oh, you even baked a pie.
Yes, I did.
Look, I'm going to have to start losing weight soon.
Don, I have to tell you something.
Sure, what?
Well, at first I thought maybe I could keep it a secret, but
Hey, what is it?
look up there. On the shelf.
On the statue.
Before you say another word, it's mine.
Yours.
Listen, Don. He stopped off here this afternoon on the way to the airport. He asked me to accept the statue.
Couldn't you tell him that I can't?
I told him. I even told him I couldn't accept it as a gift either.
Well, so how does it happen that it's sitting up?
Well, he said, let me sell it to you.
Sell it?
Let me sell it to you, he said, for $50.
$50? It's worth at least $1,000.
Don, he convinced me we might need this statue one day.
Honey, for what?
Who knows? Anyhow, it's my statue. I have the bill of sale made out to me. Here it is. Now, what would you like me to wish for?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. And Ella, I want your word of honor that you will never use that statue to wish for anything.
But, Don...
I want your promise.
But you can't be serious.
Look, I'll tell you how serious I am. If you ever make a wish on that statue, I will break up our marriage. Now, can I have your promise?
Why is Don so upset? Is it such a bad thing to have a wish come true? Well, it is, according to both Aesop and James Russell Lowell, because both of them said, granting our wish is one of fate's saddest jokes. Even so, and with all due respect to those two great men, wouldn't most people jump at the chance to get a wish gratified? The proposition will be tested when I return in a few moments with Act Two. It's a tiny statue, perhaps 6 inches high, made of the purest gold and the finest workmanship. It's the figure of a beautiful woman with a serpent coiled about her waist. It is said to have the power to grant its owner 3 wishes. And would you believe that it's the source of a violent argument between Don and Ella Greenway in this day and age of electronics and jets?
Don, wouldn't it be something, though?
Wouldn't what be something?
If it were all really true. If we could get 3 wishes out of it.
Now, Ella, I meant what I said before. No wishing on that statue.
Don, do you mean you believe the old man? Well, do you?
What's the difference?
But, Don, how could...
Ella, remember what he said last night about how I happened to be there?
Yes, but...
When I pulled up in the squad car and jumped out, I couldn't see inside that shop. Do you know what I mean?
No.
There's a window display. It blocks your view. The door was closed, and it's a heavy wooden door.
What are you trying to tell me?
Listen, the call came in, you see? It was relayed to Sergeant Carter. The assumption was some passerby had seen the holdup.
Well, that has to be what happened.
How? How could anyone on the street have seen anything inside the shop?
Maybe someone passing by heard the old man scream.
Oh, no. See, I was there at the height of it. I didn't hear a thing. I didn't see a thing. Until I threw that door open.
Well,
but what? I got there first because mine was the nearest car to the scene. Each of them got off a shot at me before I could even fire.
Don. Please, I don't even like to think about it.
Ella, I didn't even want to shoot. Would you believe it? I had to force myself to pull the trigger. Still, when the smoke clears, there they are. They're dead. I'm alive. Could there have been, fate or whatever you call it involved there?
On the other hand, it could just be the way things happen sometimes.
That's right. So, let's let things determine themselves, right? For better or for worse.
How would it be if I wished you made sergeant?
I'm going to make sergeant anyhow.
That's true. How about money?
No, Ella, I want you to listen. Forget that statue.
I won't wish for $1 million. Look,
Ella, I'm telling you.
All this is extremely practical and justified. Look, We owe $12,000 on the mortgage.
Ella.
$1,500 on the car.
I don't want to go into all this again.
That's $13,500. We owe $400 for the new roof, and you'll have to have that dental work done. That's another $600. And we've been promising ourselves an air conditioner for the bedroom.
Honey.
And our washing machine is 10 years old. It comes to, say, $15,000.
I don't want to hear any more, Ella.
Don, it's my statue.
Please, Ella,
What is it, Don?
All right. All right, I'll admit it. I'm scared.
Of what?
I don't know. Ever since that shootout, I've had all kinds of crazy ideas.
Crazy ideas?
Well, not crazy so much as mixed up, and I don't even know if they're ideas. They're more like feelings.
Can you?
No, I can't describe them. Honey, just please, listen, don't do anything right now to upset me, okay?
You need a vacation.
I'm all right. Let's just let everything sit for a while. Hey, what time did it get to be? I have to sign in at 5. Goodbye, honey.
Bye, darling.
Ella, just humor me, will you? I mean, promise.
I promise. I promised. And I probably would have kept that promise. But I was loading the dishwasher. I turned the knob, and nothing happened. I kept clicking the knob, and nothing happened. I was so angry, so frustrated, I finally kicked it. And nothing happened. All we wanted was to live nicely, comfortably. It would take $15,000 to put us ahead of the game. Would that upset fate? I looked at the statue. I remembered the words that Mr. Sanchez had spoken when he left here.
You look at the statue. You say to the statue, I wish for. I wish for $15,000. Go to 45 Stuyvesant. Lady complaining about a streaker. 86 Heatherton. Some drunk is annoying people. Cancel. Area 4, stand by. Checked in 86 39 14 21.
21. I'm at Collins and Walker.
It's a holdup. Merchants Federal, North Main. Perpetrators escaping in blue station wagon headed toward Interstate Highway. At 21.
21.
Head south to Washington and cut them off. All cars toward Washington and Interstate Highway. 21.
21.
You turn east on Washington. Blue wagon headed toward Collins intersection.
21. If alleyway's open past Jefferson, I can shortcut through there. 21. I'm in the alley, coming out on Washington. 21, they just went by me. 21, they turned left into Turnbull. I'm following.
All units west on Turnbull. West on Turnbull.
21, he's trying to swing around. He's crazy.
21, come in, 21.
Mrs. Greenway?
Sergeant Carter. Where is he?
Oh, they just brought him down from the operating room.
Just tell me. Don't try to break it slowly. I have to know.
Well, as of right now, he's still alive.
Oh, thank God.
We had him trapped. They tried to turn around and get by him. It was a head-on crash.
I want to see him.
Sure. Come inside with me.
Come in. I'm Dr. Morris.
Doctor,
He's still unconscious.
what will he...
We're doing everything we can. He's surrounded with intensive care.
But will he...
Mrs. Greenway, there are different methods of handling a thing like this. I could build up your hopes, or...
Or you can tell me the truth.
I can tell you what appears to be the truth. To us, at this time.
He's not going to make it.
The outlook is not good.
Why is the outlook not good?
There's been an unbelievable shock to his system.
Yes.
There's been some, not very much, but a little brain damage. Nurse, maintain the indicated levels of fluids and oxygen and report even the slightest changes immediately.
May I stay here for a while? I promise not to get in anybody's way.
Of course. Excuse me.
Mrs. Greenway, if there's anything any of us can do...
Thank you, Sergeant.
It's guys like him. Yeah, what's the use? It's usually guys like him who get it. You know, it's funny. He might have had a premonition about it.
What are you saying, Sergeant?
Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking aloud.
No. Now, tell me. Tell me what you mean by a premonition.
Well, it's just how things work out, you know. A couple of months ago, we got this new Benevolent League special insurance, and Don never paid any attention to it. But this morning, before going on duty, he said to me, "Hey, Sarge, hand me a form. I'll sign up."
He signed up for special insurance this morning?
Yeah.
How much insurance?
How much? Well, let's see if I can remember. Oh, sure. It was the same as mine. $15,000.
This morning, Ella Greenway stood before a tiny gold statue and wished for $15,000. Taken by itself, we could call it an act of superstition. Now, 14 hours later, her husband is dying, and we find he has just insured his life for, you guessed it, $15,000. Rarely is superstition so scientifically supported by mathematics. We'll have another set of numbers when I return shortly with Act 3. If you could have 3 wishes, would you take them? Ella Greenway was warned. Stay with what fate has planned. Accept destiny. Don't improvise. But all she wished for was a modest sum of money to keep up with the cost of living. However, it turns out the price she must pay for the money is her husband's life. 1 wish down. 2 to go.
I don't want the money. I don't want that.
Mrs. Greenway. Mrs. Greenway?
What? Oh, where am I?
Are you all right? Are you all right now?
Oh, I had a dream. I dreamed I was called to the hospital because Don had been killed. And no, it wasn't. It isn't a dream. Don is dying, and I'm here in the hospital. And doctor.
You fainted, and I can understand why. It's been a terrible shock. Dr. Morris? Oh? Very well, I'll be right up there.
Doctor, that was about Don, wasn't it?
Yes.
I can tell by the tone in your voice. It's not good.
I never told you it was good, Mrs. Greenway.
But now it's worse. He's getting worse. He's sinking quickly. It could be a matter of minutes.
Well,
Please tell me.
Yes. He could die at any time.
Sergeant Carter, take me home.
But don't you want to
Take me home. Take me home as quickly as you can. Take me home! I wish for Dawn to live. I wish for Dawn to live.
Mrs. Greenway? Oh, Mrs. Greenway.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
I just had to make sure you were okay.
I'm all right.
You had me worried the way you were.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And about Don, well, maybe the doctors don't know everything, you know? Maybe there will be something to...
Don will be all right.
Just remember, if there's anything at all... Well, Mrs. Greenway, aren't you going to answer it?
Answer?
The phone. Okay, don't bother. I will. Hello.
Is that you, Sergeant?
Yeah.
Could you bring Mrs. Greenway back here right away?
We never saw or even heard of such a remarkable turnabout. You could almost say it's a miracle.
Well, why not say it? There's one thing for sure, Mrs. Greenway never gave up hope, never lost faith. Look at that man. He's got his color back.
Respiration, pressure, heartbeat, everything. Everything is perfectly normal. I still can't believe it.
Don.
Ella, is it you?
It's Ella.
Where are you?
I'm here, Don. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right.
Hi, honey.
Don! Tell me, how was it?
Well, I'd been away for a while, you know. I was kind of nervous that first day back.
But how did it go?
Oh, it just went.
I was worried about your going back so soon.
Well, it's been more than a month, honey. Besides, the doc wouldn't have held still for it unless I checked out 100%.
Don, did you tell the doctors about
the headaches? Well,
did you?
Honey, everybody gets headaches, and these just come and go.
But yours can get very severe.
If they don't stop, I'll talk about it next time I see you. Listen, what would you like to do tonight? How about a movie?
Sure. Don, what's that on your blouse?
Where?
All over your sleeve. Was it blood?
Blood? What? How would blood get on my sleeve?
Well, it looks like blood.
I can't imagine. Maybe it's paint or some kind of stain or something. You know, I might have brushed up against something.
I better send it to the cleaners first thing. How could it have...
If you haven't started on dinner yet, let's eat out, huh?
All right.
Hey, you know what you forgot to do when I walked in just before?
What?
You forgot to give your old man a kiss.
Oh, Don.
Yeah, that's better. Well, you've got to shape up around here. Can't let you get into bad habits.
Don, you still have a headache?
Headache? No, it's gone. Completely gone. Maybe it'll never come back.
All right, we got some new little goodies for you boys in blue out there. Be alert for stolen Gold Arrow convertible. License plate 1232N, as in nobody. Brand new Toro sedan, shell pink, yes indeedy. Plate number 5498.
21 calling in. 21 calling in.
Yes, 21.
Sarge, I think I should come in.
Something wrong, Don?
Oh, I think I'm starting to get a headache.
Where are you?
3100 block on North Sheridan.
Well, this is on your way. Just check it out. A woman, apartment 3A, 560 Cheyenne. That's 2 blocks west of you.
2 blocks.
Woman reports prowler in the vicinity. She must be a nut. She calls an average of 3 times a week. But take down her story. It makes her feel better. Then come in.
Okay. Headache. Oh, let me see. 3A. Okay. 3A.
In here, officer. In here. Oh, come in. Come in. You took your sweet time getting here. I could have been murdered.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, now just tell me.
You ride around in your cars and you think you do a day's work.
Please, madam, just
I
tell
pay
me.
my rent. I pay my taxes.
Just tell me what...
Oh, my head. Will you just tell me what you saw?
Don't you yell at me. You're a public servant. My servant. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me? No! No, don't! Don't, please! No, please!
My head. What a relief. I never want to have another one of... Wait a minute. What am I supposed to be doing? Yeah, I go to apartment 3A. 560 Cheyenne. Woman saw a prowler. I'm here. What the... Lady, are you... 21 calling in. 21 calling in.
You heading in, John?
No, you better be headed out. The prowler was there, all right. She's dead.
What is it, Doc?
Won't know till the autopsy. He hit her a few heavy blows, and that was enough to kill her.
She was lying there. I could see she was dead or close to it, so then I called in.
Then what did you do?
I had a look around the back.
Anything?
Nothing.
From what I can see here, she tried to put up a little bit of a fight anyhow. See?
Yeah.
Slight trace of blood under this fingernail. She might have scratched him.
Well, Don, write it up.
Okay.
Then you can go home.
Home?
Yeah. Didn't you ask to come in because you had a headache?
Oh, yeah, but I don't have one now. I feel great. Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry I was so late for dinner.
I heard about the murder on the news.
Yeah, I know. Oh, she wasn't a pretty sight to see.
Why? Why was she killed?
We don't know.
Well, did you get a chance to see anything?
No, I got the call to go to the address because she'd complained about a prowler. The next thing I knew, I was in the apartment. She was dead on the floor.
Don, what do you mean? The next thing you knew?
Well, because that's the next thing that happened. You know, that's how you write your report. You go from one fact to the next. Listen, honey, let's not talk about it, please. I never wanted to be a guy who brings his job home.
Don, what did you do to your face?
Huh? Where?
Well, it looks like a scratch. Just below your right ear.
I don't know.
Well, how did you...
You sure there's a scratch there?
Well, it looks like one.
Well, I might have gotten it from shaving this morning.
But you don't shave there.
All right, look, it doesn't bother me.
But how did
And if we worry about every tiny little scratch... Honey, what are you looking so serious for? I can't even feel it. All right, if it makes you feel better, I'll put some antiseptic on it. Ella? Ella, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm just tired. I feel so worn out. Taxi! Taxi! Take me to the 500 block on Cheyenne. 554, 556, 558, 560. Outside entrance. Inside door, and it's locked. Locked.
Why, hello, Ella.
Sergeant Carter.
Oh, what are you doing in this neighborhood?
Oh, just shopping. There's some very fine shops.
Ella.
Yes, Sergeant.
Tell me, since Don's been home from the hospital, has he... Well, have you noticed anything unusual about him?
Unusual? In what way?
Oh, I don't know. He has complained of headaches.
Headaches?
He may have come back to duty just a little bit too soon. Although I must say it hasn't interfered with his performance of duty. He's a great cop. Well, see you around.
Ella, hey, where have you been? I've been home for about 2 hours.
Oh, I was out.
It's okay. I made supper. Chili. What do you think? Pull up a chair and enjoy a treat. Huh?
Don, how do you feel?
Right now? I feel fantastic. I've never been in better shape in all my life.
I look at you and I don't know how to begin.
Begin what?
Don, the cleaner said you had blood on your sleeve. That was the other day. And the other day there was a knifing. Some old tramp had been...
Wait a minute. What are you saying?
And yesterday, you went to the scene of another killing. You had a scratch, as if someone...
Ella, is this your idea of a joke?
Hear it all first. You went to this lady's apartment. Now, if she was already dead when you got there, how did you get in there? The door to the hallway is locked. You have to ring the bell. Donald, how did you get in there?
How did I get in there? But how do you think I got in there? I rang the bell.
No.
Listen.
No.
What are you making it so complicated for? I rang the bell. She sounded the buzzer. She let me in.
She let you in?
Well, who else would have let me in? She lives all alone, doesn't she?
But Don! Oh, Don.
Look, I got this headache again.
Don, listen to me.
I have to lie down.
Something's terribly wrong.
But I get this headache. I can go crazy.
It really wasn't murder. You didn't know.
I knew. When I feel this way, I can kill.
Carter. Sergeant Carter. He was there again today for the same reason I was. He suspects.
Will you shut up?
You need help. Don, oh, darling, don't. Don't, please. Don't look at me that way. Don, don't look at me that way. No, it isn't even human. That look. Keep away. Don, it's me. No. I wish him dead. I wish him dead.
Ella? Oh, Ella, everything hurts so much. I just want to sleep. Never wake up. I just want to sleep.
Don. Oh, Don.
3 times dead. And you can have the story anywhere you like. The supernatural powers of the little golden statue, or the sudden rallies and collapses that still defy the best thinking of medical science. Random accident or predestined fate. We always have something for everybody. As usual, I'll have something for you when I return shortly. I wish I could tell you what happened to the little statue, but I can't. Ella Greenway's house was robbed a few years ago, and the little statue was part of the loot. It may have been stolen by someone who knew its powers. On the other hand, it may be kicking around some antique or gift shop. Remember, if you see it, it's a beautiful lady with a snake twined about her waist. And if you should see it, would you buy it? Our cast included William Redfield, Suzanne Grossman, Sam Gray, and Dan Ocko. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. In 1917, the Russian Revolution was unleashed. Finally, it engulfed Mother Russia and stained half a continent red. But whatever changes it wrought, it changed little in the Russian soul itself. The people under the star were very like the people today. As Gogol himself said, all the civil servants can talk about is their government office. Everything seems to have been crushed under a great weight. Everyone is drowned by the trivial, meaningless labors at which he must spend his useless life. This is a story of that old Russia. Our mystery drama, The Overcoat, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Hans Conried. Today it is called Leningrad. Then it was known as St. Petersburg, a city that Pushkin called a graveyard of dreams, that Gogol described as an amazingly quiet place. The people seem more dead than alive. And that obsessed all later Russian writers with its intangibility, its mists, and its white nights. A mystifying and mysterious city where the individual loses all identity. And in this city lived, or should we say existed, a man whose name... No. Let his story be told by the people who knew him.
You never heard of Akaky Akakievich? Then you don't know Petersburg. But then, of course, even if you had heard of him, you didn't know him, as I did. He boarded with me, 20 years? Something like that. Hard to remember. He was shortish, one would say, rather pockmarked and with reddish hair. He had a small, bald patch in front and wrinkles on his cheeks, but he always paid promptly, even if all he had was the garret room.
Good evening, Madame Bushka.
Oh, good evening, Counselor. It is cold out?
Oh, yes, I think. I didn't notice.
Oh, your coat needs mending.
Where?
There's a tear under the arm, big enough to stick your head through.
So there is. I must do something about that.
I have some thread. I can patch it for you.
Yeah, so much trouble. And I have, as you see, important work to do.
I see by all your papers. You must watch your health. Look, I have some tea in the samovar. You could have a glass while you wait for me to fix that rent.
Rent? Oh, that reminds me. Today I have it for you.
Well, come in a moment. I'll give you a receipt.
Oh, I wouldn't want to take advantage of your hospitality. The receipt I could get in the morning.
And your coat?
Well, I could take it to Petrovich the tailor.
Oh, Robert. No, one small favor I couldn't do for you once.
I have no way of returning it.
Did I ask? Come in, then, and take off your coat. I look at him as I sew this old bunch of rags he calls a coat, and I wonder. He has taken the tea, but he is in an agony of embarrassment because I've taken him out of his world. You're not drinking your tea.
Oh, yes. Well, it was just a little hot.
Oh, and maybe not enough sugar.
Oh, yes, enough. More than enough. I'm not used to sugar.
As you will. Well, you always bring so much work home.
Well, there's always so much to be done.
Oh, what is it you do at the department?
I copy.
Oh? Copy what?
Why, all kinds of documents.
Such as?
I wouldn't have the faintest notion. There isn't time to read them, you see.
Oh, I see. You are from the Ukraine, Counselor?
Yes.
Bazmashkin. That's why I asked.
Well, it means, a bashmaki is a shoe.
I know.
You are not from the Ukraine?
No, from Georgia.
Oh.
Was your father a shoemaker?
Oh, no. Why?
Because of your name.
Oh, no, that was because my grandfather went around in boots, and they had them sold just 3 times a year.
But you don't have boots.
Oh, no, I have shoes. But then everyone calls me Akaki Akakievich.
Yes, I know.
You're thinking that is a strange name.
I didn't say so.
Well, some people even say far-fetched, but really I couldn't have been called anything else. You see, here is how it was, if you want to hear.
Oh, I might as well. I haven't finished your coat yet.
Very well. You see, I was born on March the 22nd at night, if my memory serves me right.
That would be more up to your mother's memory, perhaps.
You could be right. She was the wife of a civil servant, you see. That is, my father was in the civil service.
I should think so.
My mother was offered a choice of 3 names. Mokia, Sosia, or Chodosat, after the martyr. Oh, no, she thought to herself, such awful names they are going in for these days. We'd better call him after his father. He was an Akaki, so let his son be an Akaki as well. Akaki Akakievich. That's how it came about.
Oh, an amazing story. And finished just at the moment your coat is. But you know what, Akaki Akakievich? For that's what I must make bold to call you now. It won't do. It just won't do.
My name?
No, your coat. I've pulled it together, but it's not going to hold together for long. With winter coming on, you're going to have to get a new one. He walked out, shaking his head and looking at his coat vaguely. I wondered if he could see that around the back and over the shoulders the material was so worn that it was as thin as cheesecloth. Probably not. And he had forgotten to drink his tea. I could see him now lighting his candle and sitting down to gulp some cabbage soup, some beef and onions, tasting nothing. Just as he walked on the street without ever seeing anything. Why did I waste time thinking about him? Because a woman could see how lost he was, and I was sorry for him. He needed a coat which he would never buy himself. Of course, I didn't know then it was an office joke.
Good morning, Your Excellency, Mr. Podochin.
Good morning, Ivan Ivanovich.
Pray allow me to open your office door for you, Excellency.
In a minute. What is that thing that always hangs there?
It hangs where?
On the coat tree.
Oh, that. That's Akaky Akakiewicz's dressing gown.
I fail to see what's so funny. Is what?
Well, it's just a little joke here in the office, sir, because of the way it looks. Actually, it's his overcoat.
That moth-eaten bunch of rags? Where is the Akakievich?
Well, he's at the... well, you know, Excellency, he had to leave the room.
Why, that thing is an eyesore. We'll have to do something about it. Well, back to work. And ask Akakievich to step in and see me when he returns. Come in.
You sent for me, Your Excellency, Mr. Podochin, sir.
Ah, yes. Well, close the door, man.
Oh, yes, sir.
And come over here and sit down.
Oh, I couldn't. I wouldn't feel right. I just stand, Your Excellency.
Well, suit yourself. It's, it's about, how long have you worked here at the department, Akakievich?
Oh, dear me, no. I don't think I quite know. Before you took over, Excellency.
You've been here that long?
Oh, yes.
It's strange. I never quite noticed you.
Oh, I was here with Director Suslov and Director Korvalyov.
Good heavens, you must have been here at least 20 years.
Oh, I suppose that would be it, Excellency. Give or take a year, one or the other.
And your title is?
I'm a titular counselor, Excellency.
Clerk.
That's another way of saying it.
Your salary?
400 rubles.
A year?
To be precise, per annum.
Good heavens. Oh, what do you do?
I copy, sir.
Copy?
Copy.
Is that all?
Yes, Excellency.
Well, perhaps we can find you something a little more interesting and challenging.
Oh, please don't, Excellency.
You're not interested in advancement?
Oh, it isn't that. It's just that...
Come on, man. Spit it out.
I'm not happy that way.
Just copying makes you happy?
Oh, yes, Excellency. I love my work. It's my whole life. I take things home, extra things from the office to copy. And if there isn't enough work, then often I just copy for my own pleasure. Especially if it's something addressed to someone newly appointed or important personage.
I never heard anything like this in my life. And where do you find these precious documents to important personages?
Oh, dear, anywhere at all. The newspaper, an old book, it doesn't matter. Would that be all, Excellency?
Huh? Oh, yes, that's all. It's certainly about all I can take for one day.
Thank you, Excellency.
Oh, by the way, about your dressing gown.
My dressing?
Well, I mean that garment hanging out there that pretends to be a coat. Something will simply have to be done about it. I mean, it's falling apart. One can see through it. I can't have it hanging there. Gives the place a bad tone. Doesn't speak well for the department.
Yes, Excellency. I was thinking of taking it to the tailor for repairing.
Repairing? If he sticks a needle into it, it'll dissolve into dust. What you want is a new one. Yes, that's it. Treat yourself to a present. Akakievich, you get yourself a new coat.
What did the old crab want, Akaki?
He wants me to get a new coat.
Is that all? Fine. I think it's a good idea.
But I can't afford it.
Oh, nonsense. Anyone can afford a new coat. Anyway, you haven't any choice.
What do you mean?
You don't want to get the sack, do you? Find yourself without a job?
Oh, he wouldn't do that. Not His Excellency. Not a prince of a man like His Excellency. I'll have Petrovich the tailor. He'll fix it like new.
You better face the truth, Akakievich. Better get a new coat, or you're out.
No. I've been here so long. It's my life. Oh, he wouldn't. He knows I work hard. He's a kind man.
Kind? You could sit here till your whole behind was one big bunion, and all you'd get in reward for your labors would be a badge in your buttonhole. I tell you, you'd better get that coat.
I don't have the money.
Better get it. Get it from your 70-year-old landlady for a wedding gift. She's rich.
What wedding gift?
Why, isn't she going to marry you? We were all sure she was sweet on you.
Why do you torment me so? Leave me alone. I'm your brother.
You won't be long if you don't get that overcoat. Get it.
Poor, inarticulate, incomplete Akaki. A natural butt for jokes. A mouse of a man, too small and harmless to twit and taunt. And yet, by that very token, a ready prey to feed the precarious security of other small men. The coat was a joke. Or was it? I shall return shortly with Act 2. The chief clerk in the bureau where Akaki worked didn't think of himself as an unkind man. All he loved was a good joke. And since Akaki was a living joke, he was fair game, wasn't he? Except that today, well, the whole business of the coat had gone maybe too far. It upset Ivan's dinner enough to have him resolve that he wouldn't wait till the next day to reassure Akaki that his job didn't actually depend on him getting a new coat he couldn't afford. He would go to Akaki's lodgings that same night.
Yes, good evening. You are Mrs. Bushko, the landlady?
Yes, but we have no rooms, all filled up.
Oh, your pardon, I'm not looking for rooms. I am Ivan Ivanovich Anenkov, Akakievich superior at the bureau.
Oh, it is I who must ask your pardon, Excellency. Oh, please enter.
Oh, thank you. But not Excellency, just Counselor.
Oh, well, as you prefer, of course. You wish to see Mr. Bazmachkin?
Who?
Akaki Akakievich.
Oh, yes. Well, I never knew his surname. Could you direct me to his quarters?
Oh, he is not in.
Devil, you say. I thought he seldom went abroad.
That is God's truth, but tonight was special, you see.
Aha. Then you know where he's gone.
Of course, to Petrovich the tailor.
Oh, dear. Would you know why?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but yes, I think he has gone about his overcoat.
To Petrovich?
If you need a new garment, why not?
I suppose, but only if you catch him on church holiday when he's nearly human from drinking corn brandy. Is today a church holiday by chance?
No, it is not.
So much the worse for Akaki. To face that old one-eyed devil sitting like a pasha cross-legged on his table.
We must offer a prayer, for certainly Akaki cannot afford a new coat.
Well, then why has he gone to the tailor?
To get the old one fixed, one would suppose.
Oh, of course.
What Akaki really needs is a new coat.
Yes. Excuse me, Mrs. Petrovich was busy in the kitchen, so I just walked in.
Well, you just walked into my workroom. Let's have what you want, quick.
It was my overcoat.
What overcoat?
This one here.
That's an overcoat.
Dusty, perhaps, but quite...
Let me see it.
I was hoping most of it is still... it seems to me it could be just a small job. No?
It can't be mended. If I can't, nobody can. It's a mess.
Yeah, but I thought perhaps some patches.
I have patches, plenty of them, but I can't sew them together. The coat is rotten. Touch a needle to it and it falls apart into pieces already.
But the pieces, couldn't you just patch them up again?
No. Too far gone. Only one answer for you.
What?
You must have a new one.
Well, if I had a new one, how would I mean...
How much would it cost?
Yes.
You can reckon on 3 50-ruble notes. Or more.
150 rubles for an overcoat?
Yes, and then it wouldn't be too much to write home about. It should have a fur collar, marten, and a silk-lined hood. But then we are talking about 200 or more.
But if my old one could just be repaired...
Don't waste time talking about it. Forget it. You must have a new one.
I can't afford a new coat.
Somehow you can. In Petersburg, during the white, cold season, the days and nights, everyone must. Or else they die. Don't you have any savings?
Just my pig bank.
Your what?
It's a habit, you see. For every ruble I spend, I have this little bank with a slit in the back, and into it I put a half kopeck. I've been doing it most of my life.
It must be a very heavy bank and big.
No. Every 6 months I pull the cork and change the kopecks to silver to put away in my sock. It adds up over the years.
So how much?
Oh, to nothing like the price you ask.
Well, how much?
Oh, yeah, about 40 rubles. Couldn't you make me one for 40 rubles?
Are you out of your mind? Am I to starve, too? I told you the price.
Yeah, but all those rubles, supposing...
Supposing what?
Supposing, Mr. Petrovich, I was to give you the 40 rubles I've saved so that we could buy the cloth, and then I was to pay you the rest as soon as I had the money.
What are you saying? How could I do such a thing? And at the rate you save, how could I wait for the rest of my money?
Oh, but I would change my habit to save, you see.
Oh.
I could cut down on my spending. No tea in the evening, do without a candle. I could do my copying in my landlady's room. I'm sure she'd let me. I could walk over the cobblestones on tiptoe to save my shoes. Watch how much laundry. I mean, after I came home, I could take off everything and just wear my dressing robe.
Why?
Why, if I don't wear my underclothing, it will last longer. I don't even have to eat every night. I could pay you off the rest of the year, maybe even 6 months, depending on my bonus.
Are you mad? What am I to do in the meanwhile? Starve?
No, that wouldn't be fair. I tell you what, if you can make the coat for me for, say, 80 rubles, I will give you the 40... and my bonus. And if that isn't enough, my next salary payments, I will starve if I have to. Only I must have my overcoat.
Think about it. But let me tell you one thing.
Yes?
I won't consider it when you come back unless you bring me, without my wife seeing you, a glass of corn brandy.
You sent for me, Excellency?
Huh? Oh, yes, Ivanovich, come in.
Yes, Excellency.
And shut the door.
Of course.
The holidays are not so far away. We must prepare the bonus list. Now, sit down.
Such a pleasure, Excellency.
To sit down?
No, sir. I was thinking of the list.
Oh, that, yes, well. It has not been the best of years. There will be some disappointments, no doubt.
Not anyone to let go, Excellency?
Oh, don't be silly, Ivanovich. No one in a government job is ever let go. Unless, of course, the government changes, which doesn't seem likely. Still, some years are, forgetting that for the moment. By the way, what on earth has come over that wretched little Akakievich the last few days? I've passed his desk on recent mornings, and, well, I'm quite sure he never did it before, but he's humming.
Well, yes, that's because, you see, he's happy.
Happy? What's he got to be happy about?
Why, his overcoat.
That dish rag. It's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. That dressing gown, that miserable floor mop. It depresses me. I can't stand to look at it hanging there.
You won't have to. He is having it altered by a tailor.
Ah, yes. Well, that's a relief. I can't have those rags hanging here during the holidays. He'd better fix it by then, or winter will be over.
Yes, sir.
That's not too much to hope, is it?
No, Excellency. If he can afford to pay for it. Petrovich, the tailor, that one-eyed bandit, gives no credit. And without the bonus, oh, Your Excellency will pardon me, but I know Akaki is counting on that.
The bonus, yes. Well, we shall see. But it'll be no more than last year, mind you. No more. And besides, one must wait for the holidays for that.
If I know Petrovich, Excellency, we'll also have to wait for the coat for that.
Who's that? Oh, you are cocky again?
I just want to see how the overcoat is coming along.
Coming along? How could it come along? Have you brought me more money?
Oh, no, Mr. Petrovich. I've given you all I had to buy the cloth and the lining. You said...
I know what I said. And I have the cloth here, and it is cut, and the lining the best calico. That is paid for. But where is the money to pay for the stitching and the sewing and the quilting?
Well, if you could just get it ready so when my bonus comes on...
No credit. Supposing the bonus doesn't come to you.
Oh, it will. It has to. But if you must... Here, I will pay you all I have on account. If you'll only... Well, please, I want my coat.
No cash, no code.
I forgot.
What?
I have something for you. A glass of corn brandy, you ask.
Why didn't you say sooner, man? Give it here. Good. And my wife didn't see you bring it.
Oh, no. I waited till she wasn't looking. Nobody notices me much anyway.
Better.
Would you continue? I mean, would you consider, to sew? I know it is much to ask, if only...
Come, man, get it out. I haven't all day.
Well, would you continue to sew if I brought you some corn brandy each time I came? Say, 3 times a week, supposedly for a fitting, until I could pay you the whole price.
Akakievich. That's the first sensible thing I ever heard you say. Perhaps I am foolish, but a man can be a dolt and still be honest. Once in my life I could trust someone, no? The brandy is warm in my belly. Why not? What is one coat? He will have to pay to get it. He has the money. All men are liars. And after all, what a fuss about one coat. You would think his life depended on it.
A foreboding statement. If Petrovich the tailor only knew it, as if his life depended on it. For you can see, perhaps it does. The coat has become Akaki, and Akaki the coat. In his preoccupation, it has become his life. I shall return shortly with Act 3. For months now, Akaki has subsisted almost literally on peasant bread and water. His samovar simmers no more. Meat is a dream of the past, and only an occasional bowl of cabbage soup gives him energy to continue. The only force that keeps him going is his dream of the overcoat, which is slowly taking shape on the table of Petrovich the tailor. Akaki is deeply in debt to his landlady, which necessitates his sneaking in and out of the house till, this time, he's caught.
Ah, there you are. I've been trying to catch you for weeks, sneaking in and out.
If it's about the rent.
Oh, about the rent, perhaps, but not altogether.
I'm only waiting for the bonus.
All right, the rent let us put aside. 20 years you paid me steady every month. Is a person to have no concern for another person? Sometimes we must take things on trust.
Madame Bushko, please believe me, somehow I will catch up.
Oh, so you will catch up, maybe. I wouldn't drop dead. What worries me more, you could.
Excuse me?
Now, don't try to fool your landlady. You don't eat anymore.
That's by choice, for my health, some business concern. And as to the rent, you need have no worries.
Oh, the rent I worry about. A woman, widowed, all alone, why not? But it is not that. It's you, Akaki. Come, I will make you a good meal and we'll talk.
Oh, no, not tonight, Madame Bushko. I'm due at Petrovich the tailor. The overcoat. I have the money, Petrovich.
The money. And the brandy.
The what? Oh, yes, here.
Then we can really celebrate. And I will bring you the coat first thing in the morning. Only the collar is left to finish.
Could it be Martin?
Let us not reach too far, Akaki. At these prices. But I have something no one will ever know from the real thing. See? Cat fur.
Cat fur? Cat fur? Oh, he feels so soft, so rich.
You shall have the coat complete with the collar first thing tomorrow.
Well, what is going on here? What is all the excitement? Back to work!
Yes, Excellency. We're sorry if we disturbed you. It's Akaki Akakievich.
Oh, what about him?
For once in a year, we're all rich. And Akaki has used his bonus to throw away the old dressing gown and have himself made a new overcoat.
You, Akakievich. Let me see.
Is it not a work of art, Excellency? You see, here, the seams, and the collar. What fur would you guess? And the lining, quilted.
All this fuss about an overcoat? What kind of a government bureau is this that it can waste its time in trifles? It's very nice, Akakievich. And don't let me ever see that old one. As for the rest of you, back to the important work that must be done.
Important work. That is to laugh.
Why? Isn't that what we do?
Processing papers. Duplicating what 6 to 10 other clerks do just as well. It's a living. What else? The only thing that makes it bearable are what few occasions we have for a holiday. And now, we have occasion for another.
Oh, but we just had one.
Akaki's holiday. You finally got your coat. Aren't you going to give a party because of that?
A party? But you...
Don't you think he should?
Yeah, sure. Don't you think?
But I don't have any money left. Everything I had went for this.
Well, then I shall give the party. Everyone to my house tonight to celebrate Akaki and his new coat. Come, Akaki. You must join the rest of us.
Oh, I'm not much for dancing.
Well, then you can drink.
I'm not much for drinking. Makes me dizzy.
Oh, tonight you should be dizzy. You drink the vodka here.
Oh, I'm afraid to. It's such a long way home.
You have your overcoat to keep you warm. Must you cradle it in your lap as if someone was going to take it from you?
I was just feeling the fur. Cat fur. Let your hand see how smooth.
You let your throat feel how smooth is this vodka. Drink up and join the rest of us. Hey! Let's drink to Akaki Akakievich and his coat with a soft fur collar.
It was the greatest moment of my life. But they shouldn't have let me drink so much. Or I shouldn't have, because now I'm stumbling through the white mist of a Petersburg night. It is cold, numbing cold. But inside my overcoat, I'm warm for the first time in my life. Through the drifting snow, I can see someone now. And also for the first time in my life, I am at peace with my fellow man. I can summon up enough resolve to ask this person where I am. Except that I misjudge a little and bump into him.
All right, cousin. Isn't the pavement wide enough without you having to crawl up my nose?
I'm sorry, I didn't see you were taking snuff.
What else to keep the nose freezing against the cold?
Best thing is an overcoat. Good night, kind sir.
Hold a minute. An overcoat, you said.
Did I? Just a manner of speaking, expression.
Oh, but cousin, I understand. That's a handsome overcoat you're wearing.
You like it?
More and more since we're alone. You'd be surprised how much, for it is about to become what I see it as. My overcoat. Now give it to me.
Heaven preserve us. What is amiss at this time of night?
I've been robbed. He took my overcoat.
Come in first. Come in by my fire and talk. Now, what happened?
Well, a man, he came out of the Petersburg mist and he tore my overcoat, my lovely overcoat, my beautiful overcoat from my shoulder. Help! Help!
No need to cry for help. Now, who was the man?
I don't know.
Then we must find out.
How?
You must go to the police.
The police? What attention would they give to me? Just a lowly clerk. They would make a deposition and that would be it.
If you just went into the station. But that is no way to do it.
Well, how else?
Don't waste your time below. You must go to an important personage.
An important personage? But who?
Oh, a police inspector, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
But not any police inspector.
Yes, of course. The district one.
No. The Inspector General. The most important personage is always the answer, whether you can reach him or not. And if you do, remember, he is your servant.
The Inspector General? He's my servant?
What is a government for?
I don't know.
It has to be for something. All I know is, when you have to deal with it, never start from the bottom. Start from the top.
This trivial affair should never have come to an important personage like me. But in spite of all, somehow, this hysterical minor servant had broken through and was all over me.
He ripped my coat off me, stole my coat, my overcoat.
What has that to do with me?
I must have it back. All my life savings, still some debts. How is it all to be taken care of?
There are channels through which you
I
go.
have no time for channels. I'm freezing to death.
May I suggest, if you go to the right department...
What department is for freezing to death and for losing everything you ever had? I want justice. I want my overcoat.
Your overcoat is one thing. Justice is something else. I can't do anything immediately about your overcoat, but I can set machinery in motion.
Will it get me back my overcoat?
I don't know. All I can counsel is patience, and I really don't have time to spend with this nonsense. What were you doing out so late on the streets?
I was coming home from a friend's party.
Aha. Drunk, no doubt? Well, that in itself is not a crime, but...
No, please listen to me. You don't understand. For months I starved myself to buy this overcoat, and the very first day I wore it was stolen from me.
By your carelessness in being abroad so late.
Because it was a party.
We are wasting time. Now let me suggest the proper channels. First, you must make out a report, longhand, in triplicate, to be presented to the proper...
Looking back on it, I suppose we were all to blame somewhere. Oh, Akaki came back for a few days to the bureau wearing the old dressing gown in the dead of winter, feverish, refusing to talk to anyone. Well, this is life. We had our own problems and no time for his. Till suddenly, he didn't show up for 3 days. And I had to go around to his lodgings to check on him. I got there in the nick of time. That is, if I wanted to catch him still alive.
Oh, I'm glad you came, Excellency.
Counselor.
I've sent for the priest. I think he's in extremis.
Not that bad.
You know our Petersburg. Without protection this time of year, the cold gets in the lungs and... Well, there it is. He is dying. You wish to go in and see him?
Oh, thank you, madame. I will. Akaki?
Who's there? Who's there?
Ivan Ivanovich. Come to see you.
Then I'm dying.
No.
If anyone comes to see me away from the office, I am dying.
Now, Akaki...
It doesn't matter. But where is my overcoat?
Your coat? Well, now as to that, I don't know.
Until I find it, I will never...
Never what?
Die. Never die.
They left it all to me, of course, the men, after he died. No one cared all that much. I have to admit, not even myself. He was there for a while, and suddenly he was gone. So many people in the world like that. But not Akaki, not so easily. For most of us, it was only a note in the paper, but for the important personage, it meant a good deal more.
Why, the devil you say? By the Clinton Bridge, ripped the overcoat off the man and faded away into the mist, eh? Well, don't worry, we shall take steps. And you, an officer of the law, are trying to tell me this specter tried to snatch the coat off your back?
Well, that's how it seemed, General.
But you fought him back?
In a manner of speaking, you might say.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, he caught me in the cold and the mist and all. And you see, just at that moment, I was taking a pinch of snuff and in the middle of it, I had to sneeze. And after I did, he was gone. Like I'd blown him clear into the Naval River. He just up and disappeared.
Well, I do wish I could say that had been the last of Akaki Akakievich. But between you and me, I can't. I have a sweet little bundle the other side of town. Karolina Ivanovna, who holds my hand and makes me feel young again. But I will never go near Karolina again. Just last night, crossing the Obukhov Bridge, he came at me out of the mist, and before I knew it...
My overcoat! My overcoat! Since you would not find it, I found it for myself.
It was over an hour and a half before I got home to bed, frozen stiff. And for almost a week I have stayed there, sweating out the pneumonia it brought on me, and the memory of that ghost. Yes, but I must say, he seems to be satisfied. My coat evidently fitted. For we have heard no more, any of us, from the ghost of Akaki Akakievich.
Oh, there are still stories. Legends die hard. That Akaki roams the streets of St. Petersburg, snatching at people's coats to keep him warm through the wet and misty winter. But gradually they died out. Not surprising. The city became Petrograd, and then Leningrad. Different times, different cultures. And although it is still possible to freeze to death in Leningrad, they are not the same people for Akaki to haunt. So maybe he does rest in peace. I shall be back shortly. It is an interesting footnote that the overcoat within our time was taken up by the Soviets as the fountainhead of social sympathetic writing. I prefer to think of it as a little more universal than that. Whatever status symbols we achieve through things are transitory. Whatever we gain in life, or for that matter in death, lasts only in proportion to whatever we have to give, emotionally, intellectually, spiritually. Our cast included Hans Conried, Bryna Rayburn, Ian Martin, Bob Dryden, and Leon Janney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The title of our drama is General Laughter. Let me explain its derivation. In other times, playwrights often ended their comedic works with the overall stage direction, exit all amid general laughter. That meant that the characters at the finale should joyously troop off the stage the quickest way they could, thus leaving the audience with a warm glow of satisfaction that everything had, after all, turned out all right. However, by so informing you at the start as to our play's title, we by no means intend to reassure you as to its outcome. Our mystery drama, General Laughter, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Mercedes McCambridge. Let me set the scene for you. We are in someone's living room, high on the 11th floor of a modern apartment building. It's an attractive room, tastefully decorated in beige and white with blue accents in the pillows and an occasional chair. There are long windows at one end which give onto a balcony just big enough for 2 outdoor chairs and a tiny table between them. The kitchenette is at the other end of the room, partially hidden by a serving shelf. In front of the shelf are 2 high stools. On the shelf is a tape recorder.
I want you to listen to this. It only runs about 40 minutes. If it doesn't strike you as the most asinine thing you ever heard, well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't call it asinine. That sounds cold and unfeeling, and I honestly don't think I'm that kind of a man. I really don't. But you'll have to admit, after you've heard it, that it isn't exactly the kind of thing a man likes to come home to after a hard day's work. If you can listen to it dispassionately, not become all bogged down by emotion, it'll give you some idea of what was going on. Now, there's nothing for a few seconds. She didn't know too much about setting up a tape recorder, so it takes a little while. You'll see.
I have never recorded anything before, except voiceover commercials, and that was in a studio where they had engineers who took care of all those grubby little details. I've never before had the urge to tape record a suicide. I've never before had the urge to tape record a suicide. Okay, it works. Things mechanical scare me. I always expect them to blow up right in my face. But then I expect everything to blow up right in my face. I get a part in a play, I expect the theater to burn down. I get a commercial, I expect the company to go out of business. I get a running part on a soap opera, I expect to be written out by the end of the week. I think failure. I chase success, but I think failure. So please don't let me fail at this. Whatever saint is in charge of suicide, please, please, please don't let me fail at this. Now, got the 1, 2, 3 bottles of sleeping pills. That ought to do it. I don't know how many pills to take. There's nobody I can call up and ask. I really came to this little rendezvous unprepared. See what I mean? I forgot a glass of water to wash the pills down. Honestly, I'm dumb. I'm dumb, right to the end.
The tape runs on here with nothing for less than a minute. Doesn't take long to get a glass of water. I want you to understand that there was absolutely nothing I could have done to stop this thing. I mean, I'm not God. I have my limitations. Boy, do I ever. There are days when I'm just one big bunch of limitations. Nothing else. When the most I can do is get up, get dressed, and go to work. And when I get to the station house, habit or memory or something will take over because I sure can't. Well, you don't want to listen to my tale of woe. All right, that was the water glass being set down. Now it starts again.
Okay, all set. 1 big glass of water, 3 little bottles of pills. So, take a pill, madam. Go ahead, take one. Take a lot. Take 2. As my grandmother used to say when she passed the cookies. And we all thought that was terribly funny, no matter how many times we'd heard it before. Take a lot. Take 2. Okay, so I'll take a lot. I'll take 2. That was easy. Now, the purpose of this tape recording is to, it's to record my last thoughts, I guess. If any. Yeah, there are some. And they keep chasing round and round in my brain. Still, what I would like is to tell the truth. For once. I have days when I'm not sure I haven't been lying from sunup to sundown. Even my dreams are lies. That's some days. Other days? No. You know what Sarah Siddons wanted chiseled on her tombstone? The words, I was an honest actress. Just that. Nothing more. Well, I tried to be an honest actress. And now at the very end of my life, I would like to try to be an honest person. You know? I mean, not to hold back anything, just to let it all hang out, as the kids say these days. I don't know why they talk so funny. Why can't they just say, speak the truth? I want you to know that, I want you to know why I have to do this, why I think I'm driven to it. Not that I know why I don't. But maybe if I keep on talking, something will surface. I've chosen to put this on tape instead of writing it down because when you write things down, there's always the temptation to go back and read it over and change it, make it look better, make it read better. I don't want to do that. See, what I want is for every word to register precisely as it comes out of my mouth, out of my head. And that's why the tape. So, to begin with, I don't feel anything. Maybe a little music could help. Wish I had a record of Peggy Lee's Is That All There Is? That'd be perfect. That'd be the absolutely perfect thing for right now. Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friend, and let's keep dancing. I ought to have that record. I could go down to the store and get it right now. No. That's an excuse not to go through with this. You're dodging and ducking just the way you've always dodged and ducked. Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friend, it isn't enough. If that's all there is, it isn't enough. I can't go on any longer. Who was that Hollywood mogul who said in the ambulance on the way to the hospital, he said he looked up at his wife and he said, "It's too tough, it's just too tough," and he died. Right then and there, he died. I think it was Harry Cohn who said that. Well, Harry Cohn, I'm with you. I'm crying. What am I crying for, Harry Cohn? I never even met Harry Cohn. I was never in Hollywood. I was always a New York actress. New York actresses are devoted to the theater. I couldn't go to Hollywood. I had to stay here where the theater was. That was the reason. That and the fact that Hollywood never made me an offer. It's truth-telling time, all right. I never had a decent offer anywhere. What's more, the last time I saw anybody about any kind of a part in the theater was almost 6 months ago. A little pipsqueak of a producer nobody ever heard of said to me, "I see nothing for you in my first 3 productions." Jiminy. So I am reduced to parts on daytime television where I never know the lines, not really, no matter how hard I study them. And I know what he'd say. He'd say, "Nobody's forcing you to be an actress." Of course, as usual, he's right. Only I know that as long as I live, I'll never be able to stop trying. Ergo, stop living. Which brings me right back to where I started, with the pills. Why don't I feel sleepy, at least? I don't. I feel wide awake and I feel hungry. Oh, no. I can't feel hungry. Nobody in the process of taking her own life ought to be hungry. Now, that's too much. That's embarrassing. Nevertheless.
Time out here for a minute or so. It's true. I did used to say, nobody's forcing you to be an actress. I admit it. I wasn't always sympathetic. Actually, I hardly ever was. Because to begin with, it's always seemed to me that being an actress is 9/10 suffering and hardly any joy at all. In fact, you have to be pretty much of a masochist to even think about being an actress. All that being rejected over and over and over again, I know I couldn't stand it. I wouldn't stand it. I'd kill somebody first and go to jail. Here she starts up again.
There are 2 saltines. That shouldn't interfere with anything. And I'll think better if my stomach isn't empty. Maybe. I suppose if you feel hungry, you don't really want to die. That's what all the smart people would say. They'd say, don't be silly. If you can eat 2 saltines, you can go on living. Well, smart people, poo-poo to you. It's not so easy to end everything. Not easy at all. And maybe that's my last message to the world. If you think ending it all is a snap, you better think again and think hard, because that's what it is, hard. It isn't just slipping out of the world the way you slip out of a room at a party you found boring. Why don't I feel something? Drowsiness or wooziness or something. I never felt so clear-headed in my life. I ought to feel something. I didn't even eat the second cracker. Didn't eat any breakfast, no lunch. I ought to feel something. Oh, Lord. They're not going to trick me up on this, too. Not the last gesture of my life. They're not going to make this ridiculous, too. Like everything else, they're not going to make me a failure in this, too. I won't stand for that. I won't. I'll take the rest of the pills. I'll take all of the pills. Where's the bottle? The other bottle. This one's empty. What does that say there? 1 capsule 3 times a day for longer, stronger nails? What nails? Oh, no. Oh, Oh, no. I've been taking gelatin capsules. Gelatin to make my nails grow. Oh, no. I couldn't be that dumb. I'm not that dumb. Silly gelatin things have been in the medicine cabinet for years. That's just too much, trying to kill myself with gelatin. I can't even do it right when it comes to something like... Oh, I could almost laugh myself. Well, anyhow, when I do finally bump myself off, I'll probably have nice long nails. Lovely corpse, beautiful nails. That's the old joke about the two men looking at their friend in the coffin, and one says, he looks wonderful, and the other one says, why shouldn't he? He just got back from Florida. That's a joke. That's a real joke. I wonder if somebody will look at my dead body and say she has lovely nails, and somebody else say, why not? She just took a whole bottle of gelatin pills. Gee, I hope so. I hope somebody says that, because that's really pretty funny. I laugh myself, only I seem to be crying. And I am so tired.
Once upon a time, a poet wrote, I am tired of tears and laughter, and men that laugh and weep. Of what may come hereafter for men that sow and reap. I am weary of days and hours, blown buds of barren flowers, desires and dreams and powers, and everything but sleep. We'll come back to you shortly with Act 2. We left our desolate heroine between tears and laughter. Midway in the supposed act of taking her own life, she discovered that the bottle she had thought held sleeping pills contained instead gelatin capsules. Gelatin to make the nails grow long. This is a most distressing discovery to make when one has embarked on the drastic enterprise of suicide. We pick up her story where she left off, between tears and laughter.
Now I have to start the whole silly business all over again because I took the wrong pills. But these little fellas, these are the right ones, because it says right on the bottle, 1 capsule as needed for sleep. That's what it says, so I'm not wrong this time. Only I drank up all the water, see? It's always something. Now I gotta get some more water.
Let me tell you, I haven't been married to an actress for 12 years without learning something. You know, people generally think actors are very conceited, always showing off, always looking for applause. That's only partly true. The rest of the truth is that their little egos are so shaky that the only way they can get through life is by pretending to be somebody else. They can't wait to stop being themselves and start being some other person. I don't understand that. I never have, I never will, but I swear to you it's true. What I said about actors is true, and don't forget it. They're shadow people, living in the light of the imaginary people that they pretend to be. Personally, I think that's very sad.
I have everything a woman is supposed to want. Lovely apartment, lovely furniture, lovely children. I see, isn't that terrible? I put my furniture ahead of my children. I put this damn apartment and the rotten furniture ahead of my children in my list of worldly blessings. That just goes to show you I'm a lousy mother. I'm a lousy wife. Gee, I ought to start to feel something pretty soon. And in the meantime, some music. I meant to put on some music. Why didn't I do that? Why don't I do that now?
I don't know what all this guff about being a rotten wife and mother is meant to be. Actually, I don't know what a wife or a mother is supposed to be. All I know is the kids seem happy and I'm happy. Happy. What am I saying? Happy. I don't even know what happy is. I mean, I think I'm happy. I don't feel unhappy. Not often, anyway, not too often. So I guess I'm happy. I know the kids are. I mean, they look happy. I never asked them, are they happy? It's not the kind of question you ask. Anyway, I never asked them. I never asked myself either. I never asked anybody. I mean, do you go around asking people, are you happy?
Well...
Back to the tape.
We'll see if the music helps. What's going to happen to my children? Well, they don't need me. They're past needing me. Well, the real truth, the real bottom line truth is that I want to be what my children are. I want to be helpless and dependent and taken care of. I want somebody to bring me food and put on my clothes and take them off and wash them and iron them. I want somebody to be responsible for me because I'm just not capable. That's all. I just can't do it anymore. Oh, no. Now my mascara's running. My eyes hurt. I probably look terrible, all smeared. I don't want to be a lovely corpse with long nails and smeared mascara. That's funny. Well, anyway, like it or not, I'm now going to wash my face and I'll put on fresh mascara. If it is the last thing I ever do.
There's a long pause here for the mascara bit. Crazy, isn't it? I mean, putting on fresh mascara to look attractive, dead. Well, you heard it. You heard the tape. What do you think? I mean, you know, you read books, you see plays or movies, whatever, and a suicide is always, well, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of solemn. It's very dramatic. I mean, at least it's always like that in books and films. It's never trivial or clumsy or ludicrous, never. Seems to me life is full of pathetic things. I know my life is. Things that make you look foolish instead of tragic. Insignificant when you want to look impressive. More than I ever admit. More than anybody ever admits. Why don't they? Why don't I? Vanity. That's why. Just simple human vanity. That's why this tape is very important to me. I think it should pick up again right about now.
I'll just sit right here and put on this dumb mascara. Oh, boy. My hands are shaking. Oh, for Pete's sake, I can't use the drinking water to dip the brush in. Now I gotta have warmer water. I tell you, it's not easy, this. It's not easy at all to leave this earth.
You see what I mean? Silly things like warmer water. I mean, it's childish, isn't it? I don't mean that it isn't serious. I don't mean to put anybody down if they've got to the point where life is so hard that they'd even think of something like suicide. But life is hard. It's hard for everybody. I don't care who you are, rich, poor, famous, unknown. It's hard. Just like on the tape, it's tough. And I guess sometimes for some people it's just too tough. You know, I have often thought that maybe the best thing you can do for a child is to warn him that life is very tough. So it won't come as a terrible shock to him later on. Well, maybe life for a youngster is tough too, and he's just pretending like you are to have it by the tail. Maybe that's the truth. I don't know why I never thought of that before. But you see now why I feel this tape is very important?
I have never felt a bigger fool than I do right now. But I don't care. Set up the mirror. Wet the little brush. Here we go.
You want to know something? I spent a lot of time working on dope addiction in my precinct. It's a terrible thing, dope addiction. Terrible. But it doesn't surprise me anymore that people get addicted. What surprises me is that some people don't. That's the amazing thing, that most people stumble along from cradle to grave with no outside help at all. That's what surprises me. That most people can do it. We really ought to be more sympathetic to one another, seeing that we're all in the same boat. We ought to care more. That's what it comes down to, I think. We should have more feeling. We should quit trying to be so smart and feel more. I'm starting to cry myself. Well.
There's one eye done. How many times has he watched me put on mascara and said, you don't need that stuff? And I said, yes, I do. And he said, no, you don't. And then we were off and running again. Gee, this is taking too long. I could just jump off the balcony, 11 stories up. That'd be quick. That'd be easy. Yeah, that's the idea. I could leave him a note. What could I say to my dear husband? Just stepped out for a minute. I can't say that. Oh, what's the matter with me? I'm trying to be flip. I'm trying to be funny. I'm crazy. I must be crazy. I feel it really. I'm out of my mind. Lord, what am I going to do now? Oh, I know what I'll do. 4,
21st Precinct.
Is that you?
Yeah, this is me. What's up?
Oh, listen to me. Listen carefully. Are you listening carefully?
Sure, baby. What's the matter?
Well, I've been trying for an hour and a half to kill myself.
What? You trying to do what?
Kill myself.
Honey, don't kid around.
I'm not kidding around.
Baby, listen to me. Now, talk a little slower or something, will you? I'm not reading you at all, honey.
Okay. I have decided to kill myself.
Yeah?
And I got all the stuff here, all the sleeping pills. I took one whole bottle of pills.
All right, go on.
Only they turned out to be gelatin pills that I bought to make my nails grow.
Well, did you take any pills at all? I mean, besides the gelatin?
Oh, sure.
How many?
I don't know. Who cares how many?
Well, I'd just like to know.
What's the difference? I've decided now that I'm going to jump out the window.
Honey, sweetheart, listen, please, honey.
So I thought that I was going to leave you a note. I mean, not just jump and not leave you anything. Anyhow.
Keep talking.
I wanted to write you a note, see, a farewell note, you know.
Yeah, just keep talking to me, honey.
And, I tried to think what I could say. I thought I'd write down the first thing that came into my head.
Yeah?
Well, the first thing that came into my head, and I could see the words like headlines on a front page of a newspaper. I could see them there. I could see the words, you know. I could see them. Boy, I'm getting woozy.
All right. Just keep talking to me, honey. Tell me, what were the words? What came to mind?
I don't know if I could tell you.
No,
now.
you can tell me.
No, I don't
Well, you must have wanted to tell me or you wouldn't have called, honey. Now, what were they?
Okay. If I tell you, and you laugh, I'll kill you.
Tell me.
Promise you won't laugh.
If it's funny, I might laugh. Come on. What were the words?
I was going to write, just stepped out for a minute.
Well, that's pretty funny. Everything considered.
Are you laughing?
Kind of.
I told you I'd kill you.
It's all right if you kill me, honey. But leave yourself alone, please.
Listen, I'm going to hang up now, see?
Now, baby, talk to me, do you hear?
No.
Listen to me, I'm not laughing. I mean, didn't you mean for me to laugh when you called up?
All right, listen.
Think now. Think, huh? I mean, you know you can always make me laugh. That's one reason I fell in love with you, honey. You made everything so easy to take.
No.
Are you listening to me, darling?
No. I'm getting sleepy. I have to hang up.
No. Don't hang up now. Don't hang up.
Is there anyone whose ego has never despaired, who has never been overwhelmed by the sensation of helplessness and the inability to go on with the arduous business of living? Even some animals, we are told, faced with unbearable pain or unbearable loss, stop taking nourishment and rather quickly die. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Unhappy heroine has determined to do away with herself. In addition, to record her thoughts on tape during the process of self-destruction. Firm though her intent may have been at the start, she has run into difficulties. Difficulties of her own making, to be sure, but nonetheless, effective little roadblocks.
Somebody in there? Anybody home? It's Harry from downstairs. The doorman, Harry. You want to let me in? I'm using the pass key in case you... Anybody home? Your husband called me, told me to come up here. Anybody home? What's that noise? I hear something. What do you know, a tape recorder. What's that on for? It must be some reason. Somebody turned it on and went out. That's not like... Oh, love of... lady, what is it? You faint or what? Oh, she's breathing. She's not dead. What do I do? Call the super. House phone. We're in the kitchen. Yeah. Call the super. Oh, boy. Mr. Shattuck, this is Harry. I'm an 11K. Listen, there's a lady... Yeah, the lady that lives here. I don't know her name. They're new in the building. Listen, her husband called me a while back, said to come up here, see if there was anything wrong. Oh, she's passed out on the floor. I think she's sick. She fainted or something. There's a tape recorder going. She's some kind of an actress. Well, what do I do now? Call a doctor? Well, her husband's a police lieutenant. Do I call him? Well, maybe I better, huh? Oh, Mr. Shattuck, I think I hear somebody at the door. Yeah, I do. Maybe it's him. I hope so. It's him, Mr. Shattuck. Harry. It's your wife. She's painted or something. See, over there?
Good Lord.
And this tape recorder was running when I came in.
Turn it off, Harry. Unplug it. Well, that's what went on while you were passed out, honey. That's the end of the tape. What do you think,
Terrible. Terrible.
Oh, I don't know.
I do.
I just thought you should hear it.
Terrible.
Why? Why is it terrible?
Because I couldn't do it.
You sure tried.
And I couldn't do it. I loused up the whole thing. I couldn't even take my own life. I couldn't even do that right. I never do anything right.
Oh, come on now. I don't know about that.
Well, I do.
No, you don't. Lots of things you don't know.
You can say that again. Why didn't you just let me die?
Oh, come on. I couldn't do that. I'm a policeman.
Oh, what's that got to do with it?
Well, killing yourself is against the law.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. It's on the statute books. Nobody is supposed to commit suicide. It's illegal.
What do they do? Send you to jail? Give you the death penalty? Suicide is punishable by death. How do you like that?
You feeling a little better, honey?
Oh, I think so.
Kids will be home from school pretty soon.
Oh, don't tell them.
Oh, no.
No. I mean, they wouldn't understand. They're too young.
There's somebody at the door.
Better see who it is.
You be all right?
Sure, I'll be all right. Go on. Go ahead. Don't worry.
I'll get rid of him. Come right back.
Take your time.
Coming. Oh, hello, Harry.
Is she all right?
She's fine, Harry.
Oh, that's good. We were worried, Mr. Shattuck and I.
Shattuck?
Super. I was talking to him before you came in.
Oh, well, you're very nice to be concerned. So's he.
Everybody here likes your wife. We all like her a lot.
That's good. I'll tell her.
You and her haven't lived here very long, but everybody likes you both, especially her, because she's so cheerful, you know?
Cheerful?
Yeah. Always got a little joke going. You know, some little joke. It livens up the day.
Yeah.
Some people are so frozen-faced, you know, so kind of sour. But not your wife. She's always smiling, making some kind of a joke. It livens up the day.
I'll tell her what you said.
She's really all right.
Fine.
Oh, good. When I saw that tape recorder running, I figured, well, she was rehearsing something. I know she's an actress. Was she rehearsing something?
Well, kind of.
And there was a saltine lying there beside the tape recorder. Maybe that's all she'd had to eat, and she felt faint. You know, something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah. Well, you tell her I'm glad she's okay.
I'll tell her.
I'd hate for anything to happen to her. Her and her little joke.
Yeah, well, thanks. Thanks very much, Harry. I'll tell her. Honey?
Yeah.
There's a doorman. Harry.
What do you want?
He wants to know how you are.
Oh, that was nice of him.
He said to tell you that he wouldn't want anything to happen to you. You and your little jokes.
Jokes? What jokes?
He said you made little jokes.
I don't remember any little jokes.
Said they liven up his day.
He tells me I'm too thin. I tell him he's too fat. We kid back and forth. That's all. There are no jokes.
Well, to him, I guess they're jokes. Anyway, they liven up his day.
Well, I'm glad.
He likes you.
How do you know?
He said so. He said Mr. Shattuck likes you, too.
Mr. Shattuck?
Yeah, super.
Well, you know.
I like you.
You do?
A lot.
I don't know why you should.
Yeah. I like your little jokes. They liven up my day.
No, you're kidding me now. You're trying to make me laugh.
Is that such a bad thing to do?
No. I guess not.
Well, who's that? The kids, huh?
No, they wouldn't ring the bell. They got keys.
I'll be right back. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Coming. Oh, Harry.
I forgot something. Got all the way downstairs and I remembered. Here.
What's this?
Some cinnamon buns from Mrs. Shattuck. I was saying your wife is so thin, I keep telling her. I think she fainted today because she never eats enough. So Mrs. Shattuck said, here, I should bring her these.
Oh, well, that's really very nice. Very nice. Gee, thanks. I'll call Mrs. Shattuck later and thank you. Thank you both very much.
I hope everything's all right.
Oh, sure. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Harry. Honey?
Who was it?
It was Harry again. He brought you something. From Mrs. Shattuck. Cinnamon buns.
Oh, no. How can they be so nice? They're so nice.
No, all right, come on now, honey.
They're so nice and I'm so terrible.
No, darling.
I can't stand it.
You just think you're the worst person in the whole world, don't you?
I know it.
Well, you're not.
Oh, you don't know.
No, you're not, because I am.
You?
Yes.
You don't gripe all the time and complain and hate everybody and wish that they'd all go away and leave you alone and not keep expecting things of you. Expecting love when you haven't got any to give. When you're just barely holding yourself together to keep from screaming. You're not like that.
How do you know?
Because you're not.
You know, there's some nights when I come home and you're here and I look at you and I can't think who you are.
You're kidding.
No. I mean, it comes to me a little later, but for a minute there, maybe I'm so bogged down with work and not doing it right and being scared all the time.
You scared?
And I see this woman fussing around in the kitchen, and sometimes it takes me 2-3 minutes to realize that it's you and that we're married.
You never told me that.
Well, I guess maybe I thought you'd hate me if I told you.
Hate you?
Yeah. And you know, sometimes when you say to me, do you love me? I mean, you say that quite a lot, you know.
I know.
Well, there are times when you say, do you love me? And I say, of course, sure I love you.
And I never believe it.
Sometimes it isn't true.
It isn't true.
I mean that right at that very moment, maybe it isn't true. Right then, maybe I don't love you. And what I should say is, well, not this instant, but ask me again and maybe in 20 minutes, or ask me tomorrow, and then I'll probably love you. That's what I what I should say, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'll hurt your feelings and make everything worse.
Yeah, but that's funny.
It is?
Yeah, I understand that.
You really like it when things are funny, don't you?
Well, it makes things a little easier.
You know, honey, I'm sorry that I'm not funny. I never was.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't know any jokes. I mean, some people know jokes. Other people don't. I mean, you know jokes. You make jokes with the doorman, with anybody.
Wait, but that's nothing.
Wait. You know, I just thought of one.
All right.
I think it's the first joke I ever heard in my life. Let me see if I can. How's it go now?
Oh, it's all right. You know.
No, I got it. There's this man who comes running into his doctor's office, you see, and he says to his doctor, "I've got Bright's disease, and he's got mine."
That's funny.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I mean, he says to his doctor,
don't
you know.
explain it. I understand it. He says, "I got Bright's disease and he's got mine."
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that's funny. Is that really the first joke you ever heard?
Oh, years ago.
And you haven't heard any since?
Well, not that I remember.
Boy, that's sad. Only one joke in your whole life.
I don't care. How do you feel now?
Better.
You look better.
Well, I had a good cry and I heard a good joke.
You don't want to die anymore, do you?
Not right this minute. Ask me again tomorrow.
Honey.
I'm so miserable.
I know you are. Sure you are.
I feel so lost.
Oh. Darling, honey, you think maybe if you gave up the acting business...
What? Give it up? Oh... Listen, here, I played Medea, Euripides. How could I give it up?
Okay.
It was only in a gymnasium in Omaha, but I got great notices.
All right, okay.
In the first scene, Medea says to the Corinthian women, she says, "I am desolate, alone, and alien here." I know just how you feel, Medea.
Yes, so do I think.
No wonder I was good in the part. Oh, what am I going to do?
Honey, why don't you ask that nice policeman, the one you live with? He probably won't have the answer, but he'll tell you that he loves you. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe it isn't. But it's probably the only one you'll ever get.
I'll buy that. I guess I can get along on that. For today, anyhow. Ask me again tomorrow.
The great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, who died at the start of this century, who had such great aspirations for mankind and such disappointment in himself that he went mad. He had this to say about thoughts of suicide: that they were a way to get you through the night. True or not, profound or not, comforting or not, it's still an amusing way of looking at the whole problem, don't you think? Or do you? I'll be back shortly. I trust we haven't depressed you with our little tale of attempted suicide. Personally, I don't find it depressing at all. Either the story or the fact. It's another reflection of man's wish to have his say in the big crises of his life. And like so many of his ardent human wishes, he is often deterred not by morality, not by illegality, not by any deep considerations, but by the pathetic and very endearing fear of simply failing and looking ridiculous. Our cast included Mercedes McCambridge, Mandel Kramer, and Sam Gray. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
blatant, beautiful music. This is KIXI, AM and FM, Seattle.
CBS News next. It's now 10 o'clock.
CBS News. Former President Nixon has departed Peking after 4 days in the Chinese capital, and with controversy over foreign policy statements he made in China running high in the United States, has traveled to the southern resort city of Guilin. I'm Christopher Glenn, reporting on the CBS radio network. Barry Kalb is traveling with the Nixon party.
Richard Nixon is aware his trip is being criticized back home. His personal aide, Jack Brennan, was informed of the criticism last night and asked to bring back Mr. Nixon's reaction. There's been nothing from Brennan yet, and Mr. Nixon himself won't even acknowledge the question. CBS News tried to get his reaction this morning as he arrived here in the southern city of Guilin. He heard the question, but the expression on his face never changed. He just moved his eyes ever so slightly in another direction and walked off without saying a word. Barry Kalb, CBS News in Guilin, China.
Secretary of State Kissinger said Wednesday that Mr. Nixon will be asked about the conversations he had in Peking with Chinese leaders when he returns home. President Ford said he hesitates to evaluate the effect, good or bad, of the Nixon journey on the Ford campaign. And Senator Barry Goldwater suggested the former president might do the U.S. a favor if he stays in China. Mr. and Mrs. Nixon plan to visit Canton before returning to California on Saturday. A flu epidemic is plaguing the Memphis area. We'll have that story and more CBS News after this. Flu has grown to epidemic proportions in the Memphis area, causing at least 3 deaths and contributing to 5 other fatalities. Dr. Joe Levy, director of the Memphis Shelby County Health Department, says 10,000 cases of the A. Victoria strain have been reported this month.
We have in Memphis on the average of 40 or 50 cases a week throughout the year. And now we're seeing, I would say on the average of 3,000 or 4,000 cases a week for the last 2 or 2.5, 3 weeks.
Dr. Levy says we know that our figures are inaccurate. The problem is that most cases of the flu are not reported, but he feels the Memphis epidemic appears to be tapering off. Jimmy Carter carried his campaign to Florida Wednesday night. He said his victory in New Hampshire shows it's no longer a political disadvantage to be a Southerner. Senator Henry Jackson campaigned Wednesday night in Boston, looking for votes in next Tuesday's Massachusetts primary. He said he believes in the last few days he's moved ahead of George Wallace in the Bay State. Judge John Sirica went home from the hospital Wednesday, described as chipper but tiring easily. February 5th, Sirica suffered a near-fatal heart attack during a speaking appearance. Doctors have prescribed a good long rest at home, and there's no indication of when he might return to work. FBI Director Clarence Kelly, speaking to a St. Louis audience, has defended his agency against a congressional report which charges the FBI harasses individuals who belong to extremist or subversive groups, even though the group may not be violent. Kelly said the FBI does not single out individuals or groups on the sole basis of their political views and uses as little repression as possible in its investigations. A coalition of parents, civil rights, and religious groups has filed suit in federal court in Newark, New Jersey, trying to bar the teaching of transcendental meditation in public schools. The suit says TM is a religious exercise. One spokesman called it a subtly disguised form of Hinduism and contends using school facilities and federal education grants to teach it is unconstitutional. 4 high schools in New Jersey are teaching transcendental meditation on an experimental basis. Advocates say TM is designed to help students find self-awareness, define goals, and improve learning skills. I'm Christopher Glenn, CBS News.
CBS News. Jimmy Carter is now predicting a first ballot victory at the Democratic National Convention. This is Doug Poling reporting on the CBS radio network. Obviously pleased with his victory in the New Hampshire primary on Tuesday, Carter said he thinks he'll grab the nomination and has no fear of the other candidates. Carter also said he thinks Arizona Congressman Morris Udall could be his most formidable opponent in the months ahead. Carter was asked about Ronald Reagan's narrow loss to President Ford on the Republican side.
New Hampshire was a natural place for him. The governor was for him, the state officials were for him, the major newspaper there, the union leader, was for him. He got an early start. He came there quite a number of times. Ford only came twice for 2 brief periods. And everybody thought 2 weeks ago that Reagan would just sweep New Hampshire, and for him to get defeated there, in my opinion, was a very severe setback for him.
Reagan does not share Carter's view on that. The former California governor said he could not be more pleased with the New Hampshire results, which showed the president narrowly edging Reagan. 2 defense psychiatrists were on the witness stand Wednesday at the bank robbery trial of Patricia Hearst in San Francisco. Dr. Martin Orne was being questioned when the day's proceedings ended and will be back on the stand in the morning. A report on the other testimony from George McManus of station KCBS.
The witness undergoing 2 days of cross-examination was Dr. L.J. West. The UCLA professor extensively interviewed Patricia Hearst after her arrest and came away concluding the defendant was a classic case of coercive persuasion, as near brainwashing as you can get. Prosecutor Bancroft wanted to know if Dr. West had solicited viewpoints from Patricia Hearst's friends. F. Lee Bailey objected. "Your Honor," said Bancroft, "he can't object to that." The judge bristled, almost shouting, "If you're saying he can't object, Mr. Bancroft, I'll tell you to go soak your head." The prosecutor went to a different line of questioning, bringing up Patricia Hearst's occasional experimentation with LSD and mescaline. Then Bancroft mentioned she also used marijuana, to which F. Lee Bailey objected again, angrily observing, "Is the government saying that everyone who toots grass is a bank robber?" George McManus for CBS News, the Federal Building, San Francisco.
Former President Richard Nixon has left Peking, traveling now to another part of China. Before leaving the capital, the former president and his wife hosted a state banquet. Mr. Nixon predicted that the United States and China will complete the bridge of understanding, respect, and lasting friendship begun 4 years ago. Senator Barry Goldwater, Republican of Arizona, says that Mr. Nixon could do the country a favor by staying in China. Goldwater said the former president is breaking a law by making statements in Peking about U.S. foreign policy. President Ford on Wednesday told a group of newspaper editors at the White House that the economic outlook for the nation's future is good. The president says he thinks by the middle of next year the country will have recovered from the recession. 3 senators have urged President Ford to propose an immediate U.S.-Soviet moratorium on the testing of long-range cruise missiles. The senators also voiced strong support for Secretary of State Kissinger's arms control talks with Moscow. The senators, Democrats Edward Kennedy and Hubert Humphrey, and Republican Jacob Javits, said their appeal is an effort to stop what Javits called ultra-conservative criticism of strategic arms talks with Russia. The General Accounting Office of Congress reports that the 800-mile Alaska oil pipeline should be completed by the target date of July 1st of next year. The cost of this project is hard to pin down, but the government says it appears to be around $6.4 billion. This is Doug Poling, CBS News.